be that E, it be that R, it be that S on our chest that got us far. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, just wanna be that hater. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders. Give me a snack, I'ma turn it to some racks. LA didn't wanna give us a home, but LV got us on the map. That be a fact, I've let it all on silver and black. Hard Carson and Mad Max got me in, but I've been down since the 90s. You don't want the black hole, homie, don't try me. Raiders roll deep, some say that we grind me, but we bring the revenue every time we grindin'. Third and summon, Wallace tongue. Rip Fro caught it and now he's spinning. Mariota on third, he's sprinting. R.I.P. Madden on Davis and all of the Raiders fans that we lost since the beginning. It be that R, it be that A, it be that I, our defense bang. It be that E, it be that R, it be that S on our chest that got us far. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, just
Raider Nation, what's going on? It's your boy Chris from Protect This Your Podcast, where my opinions might not always be popular, but they'll always be authentic, man. Thank you guys for stopping through for the special Thursday edition of my show. Man, I got a special guest, man, somebody that I respect a lot, man. I've been chasing him for a while, man. Gotta bring my boy Murf. How you doing from Raiders Fan Radio, man? How you doing,
I'm
boss?
doing good, Chris. Good to talk to you, man. Good to finally link up here on your show. And I was disappointed we weren't able to get our previous one we had scheduled put together, but I'm glad to be here now. The thing that makes me most sad, though, is that Midtown Mo Moten beat me to the show. I can't believe my buddy Mo made it on first, man. I'm a little jealous. So
Mo made it on twice, man. Twice?
Oh my gosh. Now I really got a lot to live up to.
For real, man. But I appreciate it, man. Want to first give shout out to my my chat, man. The Shield Squad. Just want to do a Shield Squad salute, man. So salute, let's see, in the building. Who all we got, man? Let's see, gotta go scroll all the way up. Got my boy UEP in the building, man. Shout out UEP. He said PTS, Chris and Murf, appreciate it, man. Got my boy Billy Davis in the building. How you doing, boss? Hope you doing well. Got my brother SoCal Sal in the building. How you doing? And we already know Murf, man. Murf giving y'all some love too. Got my boy Raider Primos in the building. How you doing? Got my TRS member Leo, a.k.a. Cheeto Linus in the building. Got Matthew Mangus in the building. Appreciate you, my friends. Let's see. Who else we got in here, man? Got Myra G, First Lady of the Shield Squad, man. Appreciate you. Sun Goddess in the building. Got all the love, man. Ty the Raider, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, what's up, Ty?
Appreciate you. Let's see. Got my boy in the building, man. Thank you for coming through. Let's see who else, man. Got Milka Beezy in the building, man. So much love for everybody, man. I appreciate it. If I missed you, I'm sorry. My boy Terrence Sludge in the building. I just got to get to the regular scheduled program. I only got Murph for so long, so as much as I love y'all chat, we got some stuff to talk about, man. But shout out to Murph, man. But first of all, man, I want to start off with saying, just learning a little bit about yourself, man, because we're going to talk some Raider talk, but just want to know, just kind of tell me about yourself and like, how did you become a Raider fan? Because where are you originally from?
Well, I'm originally from San Jose, California, so okay. I was born into this thing. I didn't have a choice. So
right.
I'm kind of an old guy, and so I went to the Oakland Coliseum before I was born. My mom went to the 1972 World Series with me in utero, so I was literally going to A's games and the Oakland Coliseum. Didn't even know it. So now my dad and my uncles and my grandmother, like all the adults in my life, were all huge Raider fans, and so immediately, and I growing up in the Bay Area in the 70s, I mean, that was just like, the Raiders owned that. Well, the Raiders and the A's and the Warriors. Yeah. I mean, you talk about five years in a row we had championships, 3 from the A's, and then of course 1 from the Warriors, and then 1 from the Raiders. So I mean, like those 3 sports teams, I mean, in that one city dominated the entirety of the sports landscape back in those days. And so, if you were in the Bay Area, you were a fan of one of those 3 teams. And so anyways, all my uncles were all just huge hardcore Raider fans. And, this is like, I mean, just, what those fans were like in the 70s, man, those OG freaking Raider fans. Yeah. So I was born into it and grew up hearing stories about, Snake and Assassin and Dr. Death and Man from Mars and, Kick Him in the Head, Ted and Foo and all those guys. And those Raiders were like superheroes to me. Like that was, I like comics and stuff, but like the Raiders of the 70s were my superheroes. And then of course, then you move into the 80s and the Raiders left, which was sad. And it broke my heart as a 10-year-old kid that the Raiders left, but then they turned right around and, Marcus Allen's running with the Knight and winning a Super Bowl. And Black Sunday is one of my all-time still favorite moments that I can remember as a Raider fan, even though I was a relatively little kid still. But yeah, so it's just been in my blood ever since then, man. And I've lived all over the country. Always brought my Raider fandom with me. I currently live just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, out of all places, which I love it here. And we found an awesome Raider community here in Middle Tennessee. We have a great Raider booster club here. And so anyway, so I've just kept my fandom going with me my whole life. My kids are Raider fans by default. And, and it's just a way of life for me. It's, there's a few things in life that are more important than the Raiders, faith and family being first and foremost, but Raider football is on my short list, man, of things. And so I bleed silver and black and will do until the day that I die.
I love it. Shout out to Myra. You guys, is my audio okay? Because I know Myra said the audio's a little scratchy. Give me a thumbs up if I'm good. If not, let me know. I don't want to mess up this moment with my guy. But yeah, no, that I love that. And I remember watching you on another show and you were just kind of giving stories of just some of the OGs back in the day. I mean, just an OG setting, where it could be guys from a biker club and then also sitting next to, Black Panthers at the game, man.
Yeah.
So I just tell me more about just that, stuff like that you saw.
It's, it's one of the things that I love most about the Raiders is that, and sports are a great unifier for us anyways. The Raiders aren't unique to that, but what I think is unique to the Raiders is that during that time of the 70s, the Bay Area is more of a melting pot than, any other place I lived. And as I mentioned, I've lived all over the country.
Yeah.
And so you had so many fans of such diverse backgrounds. And so when you would go to a game and it's still like that too, but there was just something about that era. And I really remember with the A's because, the Raiders were gone when I was 10. So I kind of grew up going to the Oakland Coliseum, further on down my life. So I really remember with the A's, but it holds true for both teams. But anyways, but it was just an absolute semblance of humanity, of all different walks of life, socioeconomic backgrounds and religions and, ethnicities and all that. And it's like, that's what I love about the Raiders. And I love that, like, still to this day, when you go to a tailgate, like there's literally every walk of life. And I don't see that. And I've been to plenty of other road games and other cities and all that. When you go to Atlanta or you go to Miami or you go to wherever, you don't see that like you see it within Raider Nation. And so it's one of my favorite things that I've always loved about the Raiders. And yeah, it's been a thing. It's really great too, that being a father and having two boys, they're grown now, they're 21 and 18, but them growing up and realizing the diversity in the Raiders fan base, and when we would go to a game or, whether it's at, an A's game or a Raider game or whatever, they got to see that. And it's like, that's just such good lessons and things to learn, especially in the world that we live in nowadays, for crying out loud. So I just love that about the Raiders and always.
No, that's so true, man. That's great. And it's crazy, man, just thinking about, the Raiders, just how much we love them and, just how things used to be. But, one thing that hasn't changed is the media doesn't like us. And I know you've been very vocal on how you feel about how the national media and even the local media and even other content creators kind of, cover us. But what's your thoughts on that, just like from a media standpoint?
Man, I had a fit last night when I'm talking about Colin Cowherd and his most recent comments about the Raiders. And Colin's not a guy that I've typically vibed with anyways, but last night, or we featured some of his comments recently where he takes a shot at us Raider fans and he refers to us as delusional and refers to us as basically dumbed down. And while I fully own the idea that I can be a delusional Raider fan. It's like, I love this team so much that I search for things to be positive about. And when I find those, I cling to them because I want the Raiders to be so damn good. That's where that comes from. It's not false optimism. It's not blind loyalty. It's not anything like that. It's just that I'm looking for things to be excited about. That's much different than just being just going along through life. And, oh yeah, the Raiders are going to be great because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And so to be talked down to that way by that guy. And then the part that really set me off, and it set all of us off here in the fan cave, myself and my co-host, were when he was talking about coaches and quality of coaches.
Yeah.
And when he referred to Antonio Pierce, he referred to a financial situation, not, oh, he's a young, inexperienced head coach, not, oh, he hasn't had to prove himself as a game manager. Any of those types of criticisms would have been fair, but instead he turned and attacked his personal life, and I got a big freaking couple of middle fingers for that type of a sentiment. And man, I just that lost me. And when I was doing our show prep this week, something became abundantly clear to me, and it's not just Colin, because it's like he and so many others in the national media, they go for like the low hanging fruit, like. They all they look is a quarterback. Oh, it's a new coach.
No research.
None. And this is the thing that I was going off about last night, is that we as Raider fans are so much more invested than 95% of the media. Now, we did talk about like Mo earlier, right? I love Mo. Mo knows his shit. Scott, Okay, Mo knows his shit. Scott knows his shit. Like they're great. I don't want to call them content creators because they're show producers, but they put on, for legacy media guys, they put out excellent show material, and it's very well founded and thought out and educated. But you listen to like a lot of these others, and it's not. Like I'll give Rich Eisen a little bit of a pass. Rich Eisen seems to be pretty well informed, but he works for NFL media, so it kind of makes sense. But then you look around, man, and even guys that I like Jim Rome. I'm an old school Jim Rome guy. He doesn't know shit when he's talking about the Raiders. So then it's like, okay, well, I give you a little bit of a pass for not being as dug in as we are, but then don't shit on me in the next breath. You know what I mean? Like that's the part that, like, that level of arrogance, to have the comfortability to talk that way. Like, it just, and you have an audience here, and this is something else I said last night. To be that irresponsible with the words that come out of your mouth is a disservice to your audience. It's like, I have a platform that's the minuscule compared to what a guy like Colin Cowherd is. And even every time I get behind this microphone and talk to people out of respect for them, I'm going to be cautious and not cautious, but conscious of what's coming out of my mouth. I'm not going to spew bullshit. It's so, dude, I could go on and on about this. And yes, there are some others that do it as well. Some of the YouTube, now we have a great community of YouTube content creators and podcasters, and I have great relationships with 90% of them. But that 10% can, well, you know what they can do, because it's, and you know who they are, and anybody listening knows who they are. Know who it is.
We're not fans of them, man. But it's crazy. So like you said, I mean, they don't even do the proper due diligence. I mean, like you said, they take the low hanging fruit. They take what, they'll read a headline and just run with it. They don't really deep dive into what our team really is. They're just like, oh, they don't have a well-known quarterback. They don't have a household name. They're going to win 6 games this year. No, but they're not looking at all the improvements we've done. Brought in Brock Bowers, brought in Christian Wilkins, did a lot of things, man. But it's just, and even looking at AP, they're like, oh, well, this guy's, he's just an interim coach. And, it's just, it gets so old, man. It just gets so old. It does. But, the only way to shut them up is to win games.
And I'm so glad to hear the responses today from the players. We heard it from Bob Spillane. We heard it from Jack Jones. These guys are insulted by the media, and thank you. I'm glad they are. This is the first time we've heard this much fire from the Raider team this early, and don't you know that's because they're taking on the persona of their head coach. Exactly. They're not going to deal with disrespect. No. They're going to dish it out on the freaking grass where they're going to build their resumes, and I'm glad they're already setting up to not take any shit. The other thing I saw today too, which I'm loving these early videos and things. Did you see him passing around the Kermit the Frog?
Yeah.
Freaking Mahomes, like, we're not. Guess what? This Raider team ain't scared.
Yeah, we're not scared.
You may be a generational quarterback, but we are not scared of your punk ass. Like that. This freaking Raider team is going to be coming after people this year, man. I'm telling you, this whole 6-win bullshit. Yeah, go ahead, bet the over on that one, Raider Nation.
It's a whole different swag that we have now. Now I will say, when I did see the Kermit thing, I'm like, you know, I love us, you know, with the confidence and stuff. And my thing is like, you know, I don't want to give them any extra ammo, because it kind of just reminds me of the whole Gruden thing, you know, taking a lap around the stadium.
Yeah.
But, you know, or us when we were we were trying to like stomp on their logo and stuff, you know, whatever. But I mean, I love it's all good fun as long as we back it up. That's all I'm about, man. I just, you know, I just hate that stuff when, you know, we do something and then they can come back and do the ring around the rosy to us and we just look silly, man. So, but yeah, you know, it's all fun and games, but honestly, the Raiders, we're not playing no more games. We're taking after our head coach. I think kind of like how the Lions did with their head coach with Dan Campbell. And I love it, man. I love everything about it. Now, let me ask you this though, before we signed AP, you know, because I know there was kind of a division on, you know, AP or Harbaugh. Which side were you on?
I've been AP from day one. This is the shirt we had made up with his car on there and AP on the license plate. Yeah, and instead of Impala, it says ill intent on it. Yeah, man. So no, I've been since day one. So we had the very good fortune. The timing worked out perfect last year. So we have a nonprofit associated with our show. It's called the One Nation Foundation, and all the money that we generate with our show, we give it away to Raiders-related charities. Well, one of the biggest charities that we give to every year is the Bolitnikoff Foundation. And anybody that doesn't know what the Bolitnikoffs are doing, I'll just promote them real quick. They're taking in young women at risk of domestic violence and substance abuse, and they're giving them safe spaces and rehabilitative services. So Fred and Angela are literally doing the Lord's work out there. They're doing some awesome stuff. So that's one of so we present them money. We present them a check every year at their annual Crab Fest. Okay. And so this happens at the end of the year. So we go to the Crab Fest, and it's the week Josh McFadden's got fired. It's that week. So the AP's first public appearance as interim head coach was at the Bolitnikoff Foundation. And he gave a speech there, and it was like, I mean, I'm getting chills. We were all standing up going like, holy shit, we're back. Like, finally, we have a Raider coaching this damn team. It was so freaking refreshing, and it felt so good to see that man up there, the way he represented the silver and black, the attitude that he represented. He was also incredibly kind to us. So, we had some jerseys that were there that we were having signed that we give away to raise money for the foundation. And my co-host, Swag Jeff, asked me, he said, hey, Coach, we've got some jerseys. If you get time later, would you mind coming over and sign them? And he said, let's do it right now.
I love it.
Walked right over to our table and signed all the jerseys. And so, I mean, they just like that kind of like this was his moment. He didn't have to do shit for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to just stop what he was doing and come over and do that for us, which he knew benefited others. Obviously, it wasn't for us, but it was for the foundation. But to take that, so to answer your question, day one for me, it was, and then we went to the game and saw us beat the shit out of the Giants. That was incredible. And then thankfully we were able to go back and go to the game against the Broncos, last game of the year. And you heard everybody chanting AP, and I was leading the freaking charge, man. Like, I mean, it just, so I just, if there's something that, and I'll tell you why. Here's, if you don't mind me being long-winded for a second. All right. So my degree is in leadership. Okay. So, and so I have a fascination with leadership. And when you look at leadership in institutions, there are certain common grounds that all of them have. Doesn't matter if you're talking about running a hospital or a church or a school, or in this case, a football team. There are commonalities in leaders that represent and have these certain characteristics. Okay. And I will save you the long list of them, but these are traits that can be taught. Some of them are inherent to us, but Antonio Pierce has all of those. And there's an old saying that I'm fond of, and that is culture eats strategy for breakfast. You can be the most brilliant mind in the world. Okay, say Josh McDaniels is an offensive guru and genius. But if you can't communicate to your players, and all you do is talk over their heads or talk down to them, even worse, and they're not bought in, then guess what? It ain't worth the shit.
It doesn't matter.
But if you have a guy that can bring the best out of you and then fall in line with whatever your strategy may be, that's where you have success in an organization. It's toxic leadership is what we had with Josh McDaniels. And you could even say we've had it with other people in the past as well, but mostly with him. He represented toxic leadership. And so when you bring in somebody that has the know-how and the reputation, this is a guy that beat an undefeated Patriots team in the Super Bowl and walked off with a Super Bowl ring. You think he's scared of the Chiefs? You think he's scared of anybody in the league? Hell no. And the players see that, they recognize that, and they're bought in. And that's where the people that don't understand this team and don't understand the culture of an organization, when they look at it and they go, oh, it's 6 wins. No, it's bullshit, because you don't understand that leads to wins. That's why when it was like, oh, Harbaugh, they need to bring in this person or that person, I'm like, no, we have the man in the building. So why waste our goddamn time? Just give him the freaking title and let's start building towards 2024. Like the end. And so thankfully that's what they've done. And this is now the first time that I can remember, and I've been a fan of this team for an awful long time. It's been a first time in a long time that the fans are on the same page. The coaches are on the same page. Front office is on the same page. The owner is on the same page. Other than some members of the media, we all get it that this is headed in a positive direction, and there's one man responsible for that. So I am team Antonio Pierce until he won't flame out. It's not
that's who he
impossible.
is. It's not a facade. That's really who he is. So and one thing that I love about AP, because you brought it up, just his pure leadership. I mean, he was leading, men's men. He's leading the Strahans of the world, the Justin Tucks of the world. There were other alpha dogs in that daggone huddle, and I remember even you hear Eli Manning talks about him, man. So it's just I don't know. I'm just so ecstatic. And the thing is, kind of where I stood. Me being a Michigan fan, I had a chance to see Harbaugh up close. And the thing is, I'm one of the few that really, because I had a chance to see him, I didn't want him as the Raiders coach, because there was a lot about Harbaugh that most people didn't realize. I did a video about it just to kind of deep dive. But, I mean, people don't realize, Harbaugh, he couldn't win the big games at first in Michigan. He got beat by Ohio State 5 times in a row. Would have been 6 times without the COVID year. And it got so bad that Harbaugh removed himself from even calling the offense. He went and got, I think, Josh Gaddis from Alabama to call the offense, because he just wasn't. I mean, a lot of people wanted Harbaugh going, and then came the speculation of the sign stealing. And I'm not saying that that's not and I'm not whatever. But I will say, once the sign stealing supposedly happened, all of a sudden our team got good. We started beating Ohio State, starting getting the Big Ten championships. And it's just I don't know, man. The things that he did, in college, you can't talk to grown men that makes more money than you a certain way. Urban Meyer showed us that. In college, these kids will do anything to get to their dream, and that's going to the next level. You're not going to be able to talk to, a 19-year-old the same way that you're talking to a 33-year-old that's already had big contracts, seen the Super Bowl, been a multiple. They're not going to buy into the little cheesy stuff. So I don't know. That's kind of where I was at, and I was so glad that Max put his foot down and said what he said. And it kind of pissed me off how some of the Raider fans turned their back on Max, as if he doesn't have the right to say, hey, we need to hire this guy, or I got to look at other options. I felt Max so much when he said that.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And I think it's interesting that because you brought it up about the difference in leadership, and listen, Harbaugh's a great leader. He is. I will give him that. But I think that there is something to be said for, and this is what I kind of came and landed to a discovery on this year. It takes someone very specific to be a successful head coach for the Raiders. And I know Gruden, I don't exonerate him for the things that he did, and he deserved to get fired. That's the case. But that type of fiery leadership, that's John Madden, right? Like that's what this organization was founded on. Now I know that Coach Flores was a little more stoic and wasn't that type of a leader, but look at who the players he had were. You know what I mean? He had those kinds of players. So that team definitely still represented that. Listen to Howie Long talk about Lyle Alzado for crying out loud, like, and, you know, Greg Townsend and all those, like, you. So you still had that element there. It just didn't come from the head coach. But anyway, so all that said, that Harbaugh style, that hip hip hooray, like,
they'll see right through it. They'll see right through it,
well,
man.
And is that the villain big and bold? No, it's not. That's not Raider shit. So well, listen, winning is though. So at the end of the day, and I think that's where a lot of fans came out where they're like, I don't care if he's cheesy or not. If he can win games, then that's all I care about. And while there's definitely a part of me that does too, but if given the choice to win like Harbaugh or win like AP, no, man, give me the guy that wants to smoke his shit, talk his shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me that guy instead.
No, man, and that's what I'm talking about. It's like we just went through a coach who literally didn't have the Raider, you know, stigma. Like it didn't have that Raider attitude. Like we all complained about it. So my thing is, like, literally AP came, restored that immediately, and now you want to take that away and bring in Harbaugh, who he's definitely not a Josh McDaniels by any means, but his like for instance, in minicamp, he didn't allow them to play music, the Chargers. It's like little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But today, you know what they came out to today? They was the NWA at the training camp.
Oh, love it.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Max and them ran out, they were listening to California Love. Tupac.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Like, it's just different, man. It's just different. So I don't know. But yeah, I always like to ask that question. You know, I really, because I don't know. That was a big debate, man. And honestly, that's why I started my platform, because, you know, I always say players and coaches come and go, but we must always protect the shield. Like the shield should be first. Because when I started, man, it was like, it was a Derek Carr thing. Like that literally, like I've never seen a divide like that in our fan base. And I hate that it had to be him, but it was him. But it got real ugly in these Raider Nation streets.
Oh, yeah, it sure did.
Yeah, it got ugly. So I don't know. But so, you know, what are your thoughts just on the current state of the Raiders, just from a personnel standpoint? Like, how do you feel that we're ready, or if we're ready, or where we stand compared to, you know, our division and just in the NFL as a whole?
Man, it's that's a great question. That's a great question. This is why I love coming on shows too, by the way, because normally I'm the guy in your seat, right? Like this is fun to get to come on and answer questions. You know, obviously everyone's in love with our defense for the way that they finished out the year. You look at a guy like Malcolm Kuntz and the way that he finished off, and just obviously we know what Max Crosby can do. Yeah. We know what Christian Wilkins is going to do. We're hoping Tyree, you know, built up what he's going to be able to do, maybe even play on the inside. Like, I mean, you know, I'm excited for our linebackers. I mean, I love for the most part, our secondary. I'm looking forward to see what Jacorian Bennett can do, if he can make a jump, or if we're going to have to sign a KG veteran. And if we do, who is going to be that guy? Is it an Adoree Jackson or whatnot? You know, but or not, or maybe it's, you know, maybe we roll with what we have, you know, out there, and you know, and you know, let Nate Hobbs be Nate Hobbs in the slot, and Brandon Faison switching out and all that. So I don't know. I think defensively, I don't really have a lot of worries, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to see the best front seven we've seen in a Raider team in a really long time. And I'm talking about the days of like Captain Kirk, like back when, you know, we didn't have much offensively, but defensively we had some pretty good football teams back then. And so there I feel pretty good. Offensively, I feel really good about the Raiders being ahead of the curve in where the league is going. There's been many, many years now where, you know, listen, the NFL is a copycat league. Anybody that's half of a fan knows that the NFL is a copycat league. So when you start looking at like tight end usage over the past like 15 years, well, it took a lull, and then it's just starting now to ramp up after a period of depletion for a number of years. not only in targets, but in obviously in scoring is going to be down. Like all the things are going to be down. Well, now the Raiders, which was surprising to me that we drafted Brock Bowers. That frankly kind of came out of left field from my brain, being that we just drafted Michael Mayer in the second round the year before.
Yeah.
But when you start looking at what, first off, his skill set is just ridiculous. Let me say that. My wife's son is a big Georgia football fan, and we watch a lot of Georgia football, and it's watching Brock Bowers is just insane. Like
insane,
so,
man.
It's insane. He is a generational talent, and he absolutely deserved to get drafted where he did. He probably should have been drafted higher.
Oh yeah.
So all that said, when you look at what the Raiders are going to do, I think this is going to be our version of Gronk and Hernandez, and we haven't seen that in a long time. To see that talented of players at that position on the field at the same time. We now know that the Raiders are also doing 3 tight end sets even. So who knows what we're going to be doing, run the football. Speaking of Georgia football, Zamir White on a 3 tight end set. Yeah, good luck. Go ahead and stop him. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
he may be 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but if it's 3rd and 1, okay. If it's goal line, okay, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, we don't need the breakaway ability like that we had with Josh Jacobs. And then we've got pass catching ability. We got pass catching ability with Amir Dula. That's obviously with Dylan Lobby and what he's going to be able to do. I think he's going to be like our Danny Woodhead. Like, I think if I had to think of a player comp, I would think of like a Danny Woodhead. But anyway, so I feel really good. So then what's the big one, right? Quarterback, right? And so, so here's where I come out. So as far as overall, I feel pretty good. Now, when we get to quarterback, as many of us do, I think there's
there's concerns there.
There's concerns, and I think that it's fair. And so, can Aiden take the jump? Can you create time for yourself and lack of pressure based on decision making? That answer is yes. But a stat we reviewed last night: quarterbacks that take sacks, there's a 75% reduction in your ability to score on that drive. It's the period.
Oh yeah, it gets the time. It gets you off schedule.
Get you off schedule. Ain't nobody got a good call for 3rd and 23. Like you're running a drop play, and you're getting out, and you're living to fight another day.
Yep.
So if he's not able to decision making to get the ball out, diagnose the defense, do those things, then I don't see him being the starter for this team. And then there was something that came out yesterday, something that we landed on that I think is like a little bit of an insight into where this thing is going to go. Most people I think Raider fans, we all think that it's going to be Aiden. As of yesterday, my mind has changed. I think it's going to be Gardner. And if it's Gardner, for the reasons that we found and the things that we heard yesterday, and that's the direction the team is going, then I feel confident about that. And so what came out is, obviously we know Luke Getsy wants a guy that's got some mobility.
Yeah.
We know we've got 1, maybe 2 questions on the offensive line that could be a liability, and we might need a guy to rely on some mobility. But then what does Gardner do? Is that he thrives outside the pocket. Yes, he's had some turnover challenges in fumbles, so we're going to need him to tighten that up. But one of the things that came out is that he talked about, when asked the question, who are you looking for when you're rolling out? And he said, I'm looking for Tay. And he's like, Tay and he said it's almost telepathic.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Did you catch that? And I'm like, oh, okay. There's an insight. And then when you listen to Devontae's comments, Devontae said, when asked about was he going to get enough reps between both guys, and would that have an impact ultimately with who gets the job? And he said, no. He said, I get plenty of work with both guys. He said, but more importantly, it's the conversations that we have. It's the conversations in film study and those. That's where he vibes. That's where he vibed with Aaron. Now, I'm not comparing Aaron to freaking Gardner Minshew. Don't hear what I'm not saying, Raider Nation. But if Devontae Adams vibes with Gardner Minshew at a level of success beyond what Aiden is able to accomplish, there's your starting quarterback. That's where I'm kind of landing with this. Now, I might be reading the tea leaves too much, but I think that's where it's going.
No, I love that you said that, because it's almost like one thing we know about Aiden, and I feel like he's working on it, but just as a leader, just being more vocal. I mean, everyone said that. I mean, AP was saying that, they were always saying that they would like to see him more vocal. And you're right, because I never even thought about it like that, just from a connection on that standpoint. No, so that's very interesting, because but then again, devil's advocate, the ball needs to be where the ball needs to be. So, Gardner has to do that, and honestly, like me personally, I'm supporting whoever wins, but I will have to say, who I think gives us the best chance is Gardner myself, just because I for one, I like his attitude. He just has that grit about him. Like, he's not going to quit. He's not going to lay down. If he has to sacrifice his body to go get a first down, then so be it. Your linebacker can hit him. Hey, he's getting up laughing. Let's go on to the next play. Like, that's Raider football. And I'm not saying that AOC is not, a good quarterback. It's just, he just has to prove it to me. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I agree. And it's funny when you talk about Gardner in that sense too. It's like, who's more, and I know it doesn't matter, Raider Nation. I know this, ultimately we just want the guys to play well. So that's I'm not gauging my freaking opinion on someone's personality. But that said, friggin' Gardner Minshew's pretty funny. Like, he's a pretty good soundbite. He's funny to listen to, talk to, where like AP, when you hear him, he's just like, he's so convicted and he's inspiring. And he's like, where you listen to Gardner, it's just like, it's like watching a movie character, man. He's just like, oh, I don't know, man. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, I think he's a blast, man. And as a guy that does shows like you do, like, give me the guy that's the better soundbite. Like,
I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Just watching him on the Rush podcast.
Oh my God,
I had all kinds of clips. All kinds of clips. I love it.
That was great. We've actually got one that we play here on the show. Can I play it real quick? I think it'll come through. Okay, here we go.
Some areolas and what are you gonna do? What's better than that?
Some areolas.
That's on our soundboard there at Raiders Fan Radio. That's the kind of quality content you get from Raiders Fan Radio.
Get some areola talking, man. Love it, man. So okay, so do you feel that did the Raiders make a mistake just not addressing the quarterback situation this offseason, or do you think they did enough with Gardner? Because there were some people out there, and I know me personally, I'm one of the few people that I wouldn't mind kicking the tires on Russell Wilson just for the financial aspect of it. It just made too much sense.
Yeah, and I liked, answer your question. Did they do enough to address it? I think they did. They absolutely did what was necessary, and that was an insurance policy. So I think by signing Gardner Minshew, it gave them two levels of protection. One, if we don't draft a quarterback because the draft doesn't fall to us the way that we hope for, then we've got someone that we know we can rely on. He almost took the Colts to the playoffs last year, and it was a Pro Bowler. So, and an inexpensive freaking starting, inexpensive quarterback, $12 million. So, and then the second level of insurance is that, well, what if Aiden doesn't take a big jump? Or what if Aiden does take a jump, but then he goes down in week 5? We got to have somebody that can come in and run the offense and lead this team to some wins. I mean, when did Anthony Richardson go down last year? Second week?
Yeah, it was like 3 years.
Something like that early. Yeah. So that idea, so I think that gave them two levels of protection. So from that aspect, yes, I think they did enough. All that said, what was one of AP's big messages going into the draft was, I'm not interested in a Band-Aid quarterback. Well, we kind of ended up with Band-Aids at quarterback. I don't think that was the plan. And that's where I don't want to indict him for those comments, but without making some sort of a big move, and even though it wasn't their fault, and that's the thing, is that I don't hold the front office liable for like, well, they should have done this. Well, they probably tried. Yeah. To trade, you got to have a partner.
You got to have a partner, man.
You know, and it's got to make sense for both teams. And so, I don't think that was an opportunity for the Raiders. Now, that said, is there, we loved Hendon Hooker last year. Being living here in Tennessee, and I know he had injury, and I know he's an older guy and whatever, but he could be a starting quarterback for 10 years in the NFL. Is there a play out there for the Raiders to make a move for a guy like that maybe, or something? I don't know. And we'll see as this thing unfolds. And we're going to find out real quick. I mean, and we'll find out. Well, by the time we get to like week 5, we're going to know like what this thing's going to look like. So to answer your question, I think they did, but I don't think they did as much as they wanted to going into it. I think that the desire was for the Raiders to do something more. Otherwise, AP wouldn't have made comments like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. And when you think about it, it's like, because during that part of the year, it's so much smokes, the smoke season, or smoke screen season. So you just never know what to really believe. But yeah, I don't know. I never really thought they were going to trade up though. To me, it was just like you just can't do it. But I do think that if what was his name? Gosh, what's the quarterback from the that everyone thought we were going to get?
Jaden Daniels?
No, the one that got picked up by the Falcons. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart.
Oh, Spencer Rattler?
No, but the Falcons.
Oh no, Rattler went to the Saints. Yeah.
I'm not sharp today. What's going?
What's
his
name?
What's the guy I wanted? Michael Penix. God.
Oh, Michael Penix. Yeah, Washington.
Man, I'm struggling. Yes. I'm getting old, Murf.
Hey, I'm
getting old.
Hey, look, I had a brain fart there too. It took me a minute. Well, I forgot. You know what? And I forgot. Frankly, Michael Penix went to the freaking Falcons. Because I think that was stupid. Because that's right. Because they got all the criticism because they signed Cousins and then drafted Penix. If it wasn't for the freaking Falcons, we'd have ended up with probably Michael Penix.
Yeah, and I would have been good with that, honestly. But yeah. So I kind of think that may have been the play. But I'm good with where we're at because, like you said, Bowers, I mean, you watch him play. He's phenomenal. I always say, I was a big Waller fan. And when we got rid of Waller, I was like, we need a dynamic type of tight end. And I just remembered to myself, like, man, I wish we could have got someone like a Brock. Like I was thinking to my mind, like, man, I wish he could have came out or, I was just thinking that, man. Because I actually wanted the other tight end on that team. He ended up going to the Steelers, Darnell Washington, because he was huge, big. And I was like, well, maybe he can kind of develop into something like that. But then you look at the tape and you just see Bowers running all over the field, having his way with people. So it was, it was crazy. I know we're getting close on time. Do you got a few more minutes?
Yeah, you good? Absolutely. Yeah, let's keep going. It's fun.
All right, cool. Appreciate it. So I know we kind of talked about it. The offensive line, are there early injuries a concern for you?
No, training camp injuries don't typically concern me. And I know, and there's a few because the guys are getting, they're getting cut on in the off season and all that kind of stuff. They're going through things. And so, you don't want to bring them back too fast. And especially veteran guys like Colton Miller, who had shoulder surgery and whatnot, let them take their time. Guys like that, they don't need like all these, reps early on and all that kind of stuff. They're ready to go. Their bodies are in shape. They're ready to go. They're just a little dinged up still from what maybe some things they did in the offseason, or, they just don't want to risk it. But when they're studied up, like those guys that are proven, things like that doesn't bother me a bit. What does is that if you've got, and this is what, unfortunately, and this is why, this is unfortunately what we had to deal with last year with Tyree Wilson. And I think that he got an unfair rep from a lot of fans of our team that he was coming off a foot injury, and you can never evaluate a player that's coming off of injury. But this is why that if it's veterans, no big deal. But if it's rookies or younger players that still have a lot to prove, you really got to be there. You got to be there and take the reps and show. And I have all the faith in the world that Tyree Wilson is going to be a freaking beast this year. I think that he's going to kick inside. That added size is no mistake. That stuff doesn't happen for just because you don't put on that kind of weight. I'm hoping that he doesn't lose any of his explosiveness because he is long. But if you think about, if you have that kind of power on the inside and that ability to separate, like, I'm telling you, man, that guy could be a freaking handful kicking into the inside. But anyway, so no, I don't, those kinds of things. Now, if it's, the week leading up to the first game of the year and we still got guys, pup list and shit like that, then I'm like,
yeah,
all right, that's different. Or inexplicatory inactives and stuff like that. Then I start getting a little worried. But I mean, we're still in July, so like, nah, I'm good on that stuff.
Yeah, I think I will say the Miller one kind of bothers me a little bit because it's the same injury that he had last year, right? Towards the end of the season where he missed games, which is concerned because one thing with Miller before this, he was fairly solid. He didn't miss games. Like he didn't have an injury issue. So, for once, so we know he's tough. So for him to have to miss this much, it's concerning because he had the whole off season. And again, yeah, I just don't know, because we got a new offensive line coach. We're kind of changing the offensive the run scheme up front. So and as we know, with the wide zone, you got to be able. It's all about timing, timing and instinct for your running back. Like, you need those reps, and I think that's kind of where Josh Jacobs kind of struggled a little last year, because he didn't get some of those reps with those guys. But I don't know, man. It's just I just hope that he can, get healthy for one. I don't want to rush him out there by any means, but I am a little concerned, though. I can't lie.
Yeah. So that's
it.
I mean, it's valid. It's absolutely valid. You want your players playing, you know what I mean? So you hope I guess I would just say you hope it's precautionary,
Yeah, for sure. So who are some of the underrated players that you're going to kind of keep your eye on this year? Like, that you really want to be like, okay, I want this guy to really make a name for himself.
First name that popped into my head was Divine Diablo. I think
nice.
I think he's a heck of a player, man. I think he's got a heck of a lot of potential. And I think that much like we saw Malcolm Kuntz get unlocked by Antonio Pierce, I think that we see that from Divine Diablo as well. You see the guy in person, and he's like a lanky guy almost. You know what I mean? He's not like he's not built like Spillane is, right? Where that typical like linebacker. And so I really like Divine Diablo, and man, I'm trying to think. Like, I want to say another player on offense, but I think it might come down to who quarterback is. But I think Trey Tucker might be sneaky good. Man. I think he might be sneaky good. And the reason why is that you're going to have so much attention on Devontae. You're going to have so much attention on Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer. And, by the way, no one ever talks about Jacoby Myers, who's, probably the best number 2 in the NFL. He's certainly one of the most physical, him along with like a guy like Brandon Ayuk. And so when you've got all these threats, and then and I think that he gets underrated. And this is where the national media is like, well, who do they have after Jacoby Myers? I'm like, we got Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer. Trey Tucker would be the 5th target. You know what I'm saying? And even in a one tight end set, he'd be the 4th. But point being though, is that where are guys like, okay, so say it's 3rd down and you got a guy like Dylan Lobby back there, right? Somebody, a 3rd down pass catcher. Yeah. You've got Devontae, you've got Jacoby, you've got Brock Bowers and Trey Tucker in the slot. Well, where's all say it's 3rd and 3, right? Where's all the attention going to go? Yeah. The attention's going to come up because they're thinking quick routes. Everybody comes up and all of a sudden you got Trey going bang on a 9 route, splitting safeties out of there, right up there. I just think that and that's where this Luke Getsy thing, man, this version of this offense with all the running game and the tight end sets and all that opens it up for a guy like Trey Tucker, because all game long you're getting your head knocked in by Zamir White, and you got Brock Bowers on slants and maybe even lining up at freaking running back and taking sweeps and all this shit, and Devontae killing you on comebacks and slants. And, you know what I mean? And Jacoby crackbacking on you. And then all of a sudden he slips out for one and no one's looking at Trey Tucker. You know what I mean? So I think that he could have, here we go. I think put it like this. He's our guy that's going to give us the explosive plays.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? That's the guy that's going to get on the wrong side of the defense for them. And we know he stayed in Vegas with Aiden O'Connell, and they've been playing ball all summer long. So that's what I'm saying. So if it's Aiden, we might see a lot out of Trey Tucker.
Yeah. And honestly, it's and again, the biggest thing for me is we know he has a speed. And actually, I had a interview with one of our undrafted free agents, Will Governor. So he's the DB. Oh, cool. And he was just telling me, for one, how good Jacoby Myers. He said that's probably the best. He didn't really get a chance to see Tay that much, from when I talked to him, because Tay wasn't there the whole time. But he was like, Jacoby Myers is almost he almost said he's almost unreal. Like the dude can, he's so smooth. He's just got good body language, just the way he can run his routes. I'm so excited just to see what he can really do being unlocked with with Getsy. I'm so excited because a lot of people don't remember that when Getsy was a coach at he was a receivers coach at the Packers. He was the one that helped Jordy Nelson. He was comeback player of the year that year. It's a little stuff like that, man. Getsy's going to be able to unlock the receivers as long as he has a guy that can throw it to him. So
I agree, and I think Jacoby is another one. I think that he's probably, I don't want to say the most underrated player, but I want to paint that broad of a stroke. But he's a very underrated player. You're talking about a guy that plays offense like he's on defense.
Yeah,
like that's. Yeah. He's a freaking badass, man.
Yeah.
Like, and okay. So when asked about it, and when you listen to who these guys comment about, Max Crosby, Gardner Minshew. Who do they, when they're like,
all bring them up? They all bring them up.
Jacoby Myers. Yes.
Every one of them.
Yep.
I mean, even when AP was on Max's show, they said Jacoby's probably, what did they say exactly?
Max was talking about him crackbacking and stuff in practice, and he's like, he wants to keep going. He's like, no, let's do that again. And everybody else is like, I thought we were done. And he's like, no, man, let's go again.
Yeah, but he actually said, I think, besides Max, I think he said Jacoby's like the best practice player. Yeah. Like he just like his motor and work ethic is unreal, man. Yeah, I love, and that's why when people talk about Brandon Ayuk and all, I love the thought of it, but I don't want that in the locker room right now, especially if it's to get rid of a Jacoby. I'll rather just bite the bullet and take a Jacoby Myers, man, a team first guy. That's who I want.
100%, man. I'm with you. I'm totally with you.
For sure. So, one thing I do want to kind of talk about is, just the way you like to give back to the community. You kind of talked about it a little bit, but I know you also kind of partner with a guy that I respect a lot, Josh with Raider Dad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kind of tell me how you guys got linked up and kind of what you do with him.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So, so Raider Dad got started just a handful of years ago, and we got wind of what they do, and they're taking underprivileged kids to Raider games. And for those of you that and all, I'm sure everybody listening knows, going to a Raider game is literally the most expensive ticket in the NFL nowadays. It's
by far.
When to go to the game and the food and anything else that you do, like it's an expensive ticket. So it's a tough. And so even for me, like when I was a kid. So I'm bearing my soul here on the Protect the Shield podcast. My first NFL game was a Niner game because someone gave my parents tickets and they're like, hey, do you want to go? And I'm like, sure. And we went and they played the Eagles and I rooted for the Eagles and I wore Raider shit.
Yeah. You got to see the game though.
I got to go see the game. Exactly. You know what I mean? And so, but it was prohibitive. It was cost prohibitive. And then they moved, and then all of a sudden they were in LA. And so we never had a chance to go then. So my first Raider game, my first home Raider game wasn't until I was a grown ass man in 2011, right? Before I finally got a chance to go to my first game. And I went with my dad, which was great. So, but anyways, that's a whole nother story. Yeah. So sports, as we talked about, we let off talking tonight about, what were the things that made me a Raider fan? And my default answer is always, it was my family. And my family is the reason that I'm a Raider fan. And so when we have these unique opportunities to connect kids with their parental figures, and it's not just, parents or single parents or it's grandparents or it's adoptees or it's all these different, folks that are in these challenging situations. And so for Raider Dad to provide not only game tickets, but shirts, shoes, a full tailgate experience. The Marvel superheroes are out there.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like shout out Jay's Gourmet, who's out there, who's serving free food, like providing this amazing experience for these kids and the parental figures. And you should see the kids are having a blast. That's a go-to. And it's so fun because you got kids, they don't know each other. Then they're out there playing football. They're playing together. They're having the biggest time. And then you got the parents and or the parental figures anyways. And there's just pride because they're able to take their kid to a freaking game.
It's huge.
It's huge, man. Yeah. It's so big. So it really spoke to my heart when we found out about Raider Dad. And so they're one of our newest, this is year 2 that we got involved with Raider Dad. And we'll be out there next month. We'll be out there August 23rd for the Niners preseason game.
Nice.
Well, the Raiders preseason game, but they're playing the Niners. You guys get what I'm saying. So we'll be out there for that. And yeah, and it's great because we get to, and this is one of the things that I love about the Raider Dad event is I tell our listeners all the time, like anybody that contributes to our foundation or helps us raise money or any of that, you see your money in action. Come to the game, come to the tailgate, come over to lot
kids, man.
Come over to Lot H and see the kids, and you will see your money in action, and it will warm your heart. It's an amazing thing that Josh does, and I can't speak enough about them and what that organization does. And we're gonna keep growing with them. You know, we've got, like I said, we've got other foundations and charities that we give to as well, but we're definitely gonna continue our partnership with the Raider Dad folks.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, when I first started my journey, man, me and him kind of reached out, and you know, I love what he had going on. I was just so small at the time. I think I only had maybe 15 subscribers. Like, it was just real early, man. But I was like, man, once I get an opportunity to really give back, man, I'm definitely going to do that. He does some great stuff, man.
Yeah, man, he's a good guy.
For sure. Before I wrap it up, there was something that I did forget to talk about. Like, I didn't talk about my underrated, and everyone in the chat know who I'm going to say, because I am this guy's biggest fan, and I'm not going to let nobody like get any credit for when he balls out this year, because I'm the only one who's been on this mountain alone, and that's Jacorian Bennett. Everyone wants to just throw. Yeah, there's so many people that just want to just dismiss him. I'm telling you, he is going to be a dog. He's going to. I heard he had a good practice today, from understanding. Some reports were saying. But yeah, shout out to Jacorian Bennett. That's my guy, man. It's him and Trey Tucker, the ones that I, you know, see. Look, my own people say Chris is a Bennett groupie, man. You know, whatever. I don't care. You guys say what you want, but once he gets a pick 6 against Mahomes, I don't want to hear none of you guys saying you knew it was going to happen. Only I did.
Well, you know what's funny is that after I said Divine Diablo, I'll admit, that was the second name that popped into my head.
Okay,
was Jacorian Bennett. But the reason why is that because I think that he's got the speed, he's got the length, he's got everything but a little bit of discipline. And when you talk to defensive coaches, they will tell you play defensive back with your feet, not your hands. Yeah. And I think that if he can get more discipline, he's a little grabby. But if he can get a little more disciplined in that sense, I'm with you. I think that in any of the fans that are like, oh, we didn't do enough to address corner. Well, you remember what one of the big criticisms was last year? Well, we didn't do enough to address linebacker. And then all of a sudden we had this kick-ass linebacking core. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, here we go. Maybe the reason they didn't do it was because they're confident in what they've already got. So I'm with you on that one, Chris. I think that Jacorian could be a guy.
Yeah. I don't know. My group, they give me a hard time, but like I just see it. I think he can play. I think he can ball. And again, he was a Big Ten guy, so you know he played against some good competition in college. So I'm excited for him. But yeah, before we wrap it up, man, just kind of the last thing I want to talk about is just kind of give me share a memorable moment or interaction that because of your podcast.
Memorable moment. Sorry, you broke up a little bit there. Memorable moment because of the podcast?
Yeah, share something that because of your podcast, it was like a memorable moment that you had, whether it's at a game or just out somewhere or whatever.
Well, I'll give you two answers. Is that number one, my first and foremost, all three of us, our favorite thing is when we're at a Raider tailgate and people come up to us and go, I love you guys. And it's a really fun, because in doing this, of course you have the chat room and when we take calls and we do emails and stuff. And so we try to remain as interactive as possible. Yeah. But there's nothing better than to meet folks. Yeah. First, I see Leo is in there. We met Leo not that long ago. To see people in person and, shake a hand, hug a neck, that's our favorite thing because of the show. And it's not about we got recognized. It ain't about that. It's just about connecting with the people that we're already connected with and being able to do that in person. So that's my favorite thing. Selfishly though, last year when we were at the Bolitnikoff Foundation event, and we've had 2 years in a row now, we've broadcasted live from the event. And this last year we had a murderer's row of guests. We had Shooter McDonald, for crying out loud, from freaking Happy Gilmore. Yeah. We had Lincoln Kennedy on the show. Of course, we had Fred Bolitnikoff, the great Fred Bolitnikoff, on there. We had Jim Plunkett on there. We had Phil Villapiano on there. But the one that I'm sitting there and it's like, as much as like, listen, I don't hide my fandom. Like I don't, and I will geek out about being a damn Raider fan. And we're sitting there talking and Mike Haynes came walking in and I lost my shit. And I went, Mike Haynes. and it's funny because we had the camera facing out and he stops and looks and all the the Raiderettes, the Raiderettes and the photographer, everybody looked around like, what the hell is that podcast guy yelling about over there? And so he came over and we dapped each other up and all that. And I'm like, would you mind sitting down for a minute? And he was like, no, absolutely not. And the freaking great Hall of Famer Mike Haynes sat down and it was so great having just a brief conversation with him. And so that's just like one encapsulation of like the idea that here we do this podcast and a full circle here. I'll close it out with this. You started off the show asking me about, where I came from being a Raider fan. I told you it was my family, it was my influences, it was my uncles, it was my dad. Unfortunately, all of them are gone now. They're all passed on. If they could see that little Josh, little Murf is sitting there talking to frickin' Foo and Freddie and Mike Haynes, arguably a member of the most dominant cornerback duo in the history of the NFL. Yeah. Like that, I picture what those guys would be doing, looking down and smiling, and the joy that might be. I don't want to get emotional here, but that kind of that again, that's selfish though. The more important thing is the connection we have with others, but selfishly having those opportunities to trade paint with guys like that, man, like you're not getting better than that as a fan.
Oh man, I love it, man. I appreciate you taking the time. I just got one last one that I like to ask people. Is this: if you could take any Raider in history of the franchise and throw them on this 2024 team, who and why?
To me, this is a slam dunk. Give me the 1974 NFL MVP, my favorite player of all time. That is the great Ken Stabler. You put the snake on this team, and it's over. You want to talk about putting the NFL on notice? Here we talked about all the different positions of strength that we have for the Raiders, and there's still this big question at the most important position on the field. Give me the guy that did it better than anybody in the history of the freaking Raiders. Give me Kenny Stabler, man. Because guess what? And this is not a shot at Derek, so take it easy out there with me. But if Kenny Stabler's got 4 shots inside of the 10-yard line in Cincinnati, we're scoring a touchdown.
Oh, he's scoring. And we know he's scoring. We know he's scoring.
Yeah, book that, Raider Nation. So, give me Kenny all day long.
Love it. Yeah, I always have fun with that question, just like to see where people's perspective is. So, but man, Murf, I appreciate you so much, man.
Heck yeah, man.
Understand, man. I know you got a busy schedule, and I hope I can actually link up with, because I live in Ohio, but I hope I can link up with you guys in Cincinnati.
Oh,
you're doing that show with Scott, so I did talk to him. So, hopefully I can link up with you there, man. But it's been a blessing, and I appreciate this, man, so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, man. This was a lot of fun, man. I love talking to Raider football and chopping it up with people like you, especially that know your shit, man. And congratulations on your success early on here with your show, and much more to you as you grow your platform. And yeah, let's definitely link up in Cincinnati, man. That's going to be a fun time, man. I don't know where we're going to be at yet and all that. We'll put all that out there later, but yeah, Branson's going to hook us up with a spot to broadcast from. And we're going to do our pregame on Saturday. We're going to do our post-game show on Sunday. So it should be a lot of fun. So thank you again, Chris. This has been a lot of fun.
No problem. Thank
you, chat room. Thank you, chat room. Y'all are the best, man.
Chat. Yeah, I appreciate it, chat. Hey, I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, chat, to kind of talk to you guys. But again, man, make sure you guys give Murf a salute on the way out, man. He's definitely a real one of the few that I really, really respect, man. So again, Murf, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Chris. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your show.
You take care, man.
All right, brother.
You.
See you.
Nation, man, I appreciate you guys, man, hanging in there during my my technical difficulties, man. I feel like an old man. I saw what I did wrong, man. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. So what do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk some Raiders. I know some people were talking about my boy Bennett, man. My boy Bennett, heard he had a good showing today, man. So shout out to Jacorian Bennett, man. I'm excited. Now I didn't get a chance to I appreciate it, guy. I appreciate all the love. My boy Jack Ken in the building, man. Salute. Actually, let me salute some people that came in a little later, man. My boy Raider Paul in the building, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Said Leo Crispy doing work and bring out fire guests. I appreciate it, man. I'm really trying to step this up for you guys, man. But my boy UEP fire content. I appreciate you, my guy, man. I got shout out my boy Randy, man. Where's Randy at? Randy's my guy, man. He was he ain't been here for a while, but he showed up today, man. So I definitely, my guy Randy, man. Glad to see my boy Randy back. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I lost Randy for a while because Randy is the president of the AOC club, and you guys know how I could be sometimes. So I thought I lost Randy for a while, but he came on back home to Shield Squad. He was one of my original members, man. So shout out to Randy for sure. Man, but shout out to the chat. You guys are having fun in there, man. You know, shout out to Myra and everybody. Shout out to Mike Green, man. Appreciate you, Mike Green, in the building, man. Let's see who else. Everybody's in here, man. Raider Felon. I don't know if I've seen you in here before, man. I may have. I think I see so many names, man. But I appreciate it, man. Say year 2 in Graham's system, Bennett is going to shine. I appreciate it, man. I believe that too. I really believe that. I think Bennett's gonna surprise people. You know, just listening to Patrick Graham's his presser, you know, he was saying a lot about how Bennett's out there focused. He's out there working hard. He's focused. I mean, we know he had a good camp last year. Started a little rough in the season. He was a rookie. I'm ready for year 2. My boy Sledge in the building. He said Jack Jones' confidence and work ethic is going to help our DB room. I like what I've seen from the little clips of him. I can't absolutely quick feet, man. He got out of his breaks quick. I love seeing that. Said Leo said, yeah, Randy's a day one. Said Renegade Raider, man. I appreciate you coming through. He said that's badass. You had Murf. Yeah, but Murf is cool, man. I couldn't, you know, there's just certain people, you know, within the Raider content community, man, that I just knew I wanted to share the screen with and just talk ball with, man. And Murf was definitely up there, man. That was honestly, he's one of them guys I could have talked to for, you know, a few more hours just talking ball, man. So I love stuff like that. Let's see what else, man. Common sense in the building, man. Appreciate it, man. How you doing? How are you doing? Boneless wings Wi-Fi. Is my Wi-Fi acting up? You know how that is, man. Leave my Wi-Fi alone, man. See, Leo be talking about my Wi-Fi. Boneless wings Wi-Fi. But Leo, you be putting. Never mind. I'm calling you out. Leo, you mix your beer with Gatorade, man. You can't talk about me, man. I'm not going to get roasted by somebody that mixes their beer with Gatorade. Shout out to my boy Leo, man. Let's see. Renegade, he said for me, everything riding on the running game. It's true. I think that running game is going to have to answer some questions. It was weird. I think I saw a report that that Zeus was, or what's his name, was getting most of the first team reps. It wasn't even Zeus, so I'm not sure if Zeus is dinged up or anything. So I thought that was a little weird seeing that. Let's see. Oh, he said comment. Oh, that's Noah. Okay. That's my boy, man. Shout out to Noah, man. That's my boy. Let's see, man. No fly zone. I love for us to have a no fly zone. I would love it. Jack Kennedy said, I can't wait until Richardson develops. Yeah, I think he has a lot of the natural tools, man. You know, he got the measurables that people like. You know, even I like, you know, from a DB standpoint, you know, he got the long arms. You know, if he get his hands on you, it's tough to get off. So for sure. Let's see. Noah said, like Murf is a historian of the Raiders. Yeah, Murf can talk that talk, man. You can definitely respect him. Let's see. Any of y'all hear any truth to the rumor we are trying to trade for Demario? I did see that. What's y'all's thoughts on Demario Davis, man? He's a beast. I didn't realize he's 35. He's 35, man. It's a little long in the tooth, man. But he's a baller. I mean, what he's been, I think he's last 2 years in a Pro Bowl. I mean, I know the Pro Bowl don't really mean nothing anymore, but so I don't know. He said Bennett better step up. We can't blow money on old ass DBs. Now, I mean, I'm telling you, if Bennett can step it up, that is going to help us so much. Because as much as I want a Gilmore or whatever, that's going to cost money. But if Bennett can step it up, man, that is going to be huge for us, honestly. And to be honest, if AOC steps it up, that's going to be huge. I mean, just from a long-term longevity standpoint. I know I give AOC a hard time, but if he steps it up, that's the best for the Raiders. If him and Bennett can be a staple on this team for the next, 5-7 years or whatever, or maybe longer, man, that's going to help us so much, man. The more that we can stay away from free agents, the better. We've learned that the hard way. You heard Jack Henna, man. You heard Jack Henna. He don't speak no lies, man. Hit those like buttons, baby. Hit those like buttons. Now Leo lying. He said, "Nah, I didn't. That was one time." Okay. Just one. It was your first time, Leo. It was your first time. All right. The Terrence, get on him. He said, "That's nasty, Leo. I don't even drink beer." Oh man. Oh, my boy, real talk. He said, "Chris, you hold down those Zimas, though." Just saying. Oh man, I don't drink no Zimas, man, but. It ain't no beer in Gatorade. That's wild. Let's see. Myra said, everyone going to the Chargers game, stop by the crew tailgate and meet Chris and the rest of the TRS members. Absolutely. We are going to be there week 1 in LA. What's it? Pink Lot, I believe. Come holler at us in the Pink Lot. We're going to have fun. We're going to be having our drinks. We're going to have Leo gonna be sipping his lemon lime Modelo. Sorry, now let me chill. But anyway, just come. Gonna be a DJ, fire food. Myra makes some bomb Jello shot. We gotta talk about Jello shots, guys. Because I know one thing I love about the Shield Squad, y'all some real ones, so we can have a real conversation. But fellas, men, do you guys think it's appropriate for men to take Jello shots? Or is that just me? I don't think it's appropriate. To me, there's just nothing worse than looking at a grown man taking a Jello shot from them little cups and using their tongue to get all the, I don't know. Y'all can have that, but I'm not doing that. I don't know. Is it just me? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But shout out to Unfazed. He says Spillane is Patrick Graham's guy. He says Spillane is an extension of myself on the field. Expect the linebackers and defense to figure it out. Absolutely. It's all about continuity, man. Continuity is what's helping these guys. That's why we're seeing Trayvon Moorick play so much better. That's why we're seeing Kuntz play so much better. As good as Spillane played last year, he's going to play better in year 2. He is going to play better. So Leo said, "Tell him real talk." Renegade, you love this Oakland hat. If you want an Oakland hat like this, holler at Leo, man. Leo has all the gear, man. He has all the gear. He got Oakland hats, LA hats, different colors. He got definitely hit him up. Said Raider Paul said, "Wait, what? I don't even know what you said." Leo is beer and Gatorade tastes. Don't get him started, Jack. Don't get him started. He gonna lie and act like it's not good, or act like he don't do it. Let's see. He said, "Man, Vegas gonna be fun when we all there." Yeah, we're gonna have fun in Vegas for sure. For sure. Let's see. What games are y'all going to? Anyone that's going to any games? And honestly, it does look like my Wi-Fi is going unstable. So is my stuff doing all right, or is it acting up? Let me know. He said beer and Gatorade is a shandy. Yeah, real talk ain't never letting the Zima go, man. Shout out to Real Talk, man. Make sure you guys follow him, man. He has fire videos, and he's grown like crazy real quick. I know he does giveaways, man. So make sure you guys holler at him. Let's see. Raider Paul, he said, I can't wait, Leo. I'm going to Lunatics pool party at the Paris. Shout out to that, man. I wish I was going to the home opener. I won't be at that one, man, but I know you guys are gonna hold it down. Let's say he's a beast, but don't he's old, man. 35 linebacker. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but I don't think I want him to, like, I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who I want him to sit down for, because I still want Spillane to continue to grow. I want Diablo to continue to grow. I mean, unless I knew he was just going to come in day one and just wreck shit up, which he could, but that's not the, I don't know. He's just a little too old for me. Let's see. Patrick Graham's attitude is right. Never ride on what you earned yet. Man, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow on my show. Man, I loved when he said that. That was real talk. That's real talk when he was talking about that. Yeah, I like that. He was, but that was the first thing he said, man. We ain't worried about last year. And I think as fans, we got to be like that too. We can't just automatically expect his defense is just going to take over from what they did last year. I think at the end of the day, you know, they're still gonna have to go out there and prove it. You know, we were able to get some pick sixes and defensive touchdowns, but that's not gonna happen all the time, man. So we can't expect that to just be the norm. You know, Jack Jones isn't going to just be picking off Mahomes all the time. So we got to manage our expectations. I definitely think our defense is going to take a big step up, but you know, I'm not going to say we're the 85 Bears D yet, or the Ravens D that our boy Marvin Lewis built, you know. So I just want to make sure we all just manage our expectations. Just, you know, there's still a progress. You know, they still have to, I think, you know, Tyree Wilson's got to step up. Like, we're going to need someone on the other side of Wilkins, you know. Like, I like Andrew Butler, what's his name? Butler. What's his first? Man, I'm getting old, man. What's Butler's first name? Adam Butler. Yeah, Adam Butler. You know, I'm hoping he steps up. You know, I've always liked Big John Jenkins. He's good for what he does. So for sure. But Billy Davis, he said no, he's older. Yeah, he is. He's definitely older. So common sense, the Raiders were founded in 1960 as one of the 8 original teams of the American football. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Talk your talk, Noah. Talk your talk, man. That's my guy. Let's see. I'm going to see Ice Cube on Friday game day weekend. Oh, fire. Let's see. Raiders don't have great history signing retreads. I don't know. I mean, we kind of have. If you think about it, Myra, I mean, that's kind of what we do. Think about like the Rich Gannons and stuff, man. We've had some people sign to us and they start balling later in their career. He said he's too old. Our linebackers are good. My boy Roth in the building, man. What's going on, my guy? He said, send me a link. See, now you want to you want to come on and defend yourself? Is that what this is? You want to defend yourself on the Gatorade? I'll send it to you. I got you. I'll send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you now. Send it to you now, Leo. I'm gonna email it to you. But yeah, I think you know, we gotta just manage expectations, man. I'm excited, but Leo, I just emailed it to you, man. Let's see. Cool Kev said Gilmore jockstrap older than Chris. Gilmore is old. I ain't gonna lie. I still think Gilmore has some. I think he still got some left in the tank, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't pay that much for him. So, shout out to Dark in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through, my guy. Appreciate it. Man, make sure you guys that came late, man, make sure you guys do the rewatch, man. Me and Murf was fire. Me and Murf was fire, man. That was a good show. All right, man. So now I gotta get this fool on. He gonna try to lie to me and tell me that this Gatorade beer is tasty and delicious. Man, what's up, man?
First of all,
What you about to tell me, man?
I
Stop
hate
with
you.
these lies, bro.
it ain't safe to share nothing with you, huh?
Nah, it's safe, man. But you know what I'm saying? It was safe, man. I say I was minding my own business. You had to come at me, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, man?
Stop,
Hey, so
man.
was my audio real bad?
In the beginning, it was. I don't know what it was. It was like choppy.
Yeah, I know what it was
because
because it was
you made something go higher. It was weird.
yeah, it was a setting. It was I usually always check it, but it had my mic setting from my camera. And then once I noticed that, then I switched it back to my mic, and I was cool. So
okay.
Yes,
Yeah, man, over here saying I'm.
What up, Noah? What's going on, Noah?
What's up?
What up, my boy? My dog right there. It's my dog.
He's over here smiling when you read his comment, bro. He's all like,
"That's my dog." See, Myra said, she said yes, pink lot, full top shelf bar. I'm telling you that's man,
bro, that's gonna be
fun.
fire.
Yeah,
I'm
it's gonna be
telling
fire,
you,
man.
dude. We're gonna have the vendors, our spot. We're gonna be right next to the bar, Chris.
Bro.
I don't think that was very wise, but okay.
No. I can't wait till I get to the comments about these Jello shots. I want to know what people got to say. Am I bugging? Or you look like you're going to take some Jello shots, though. You look like you're going to do that.
To me, it's not that big of a deal that you're making it seem, but I get, whatever. Yeah. I mean, we've done.
Oh, that hat's fire. You made that? That's fire.
That's the one I made. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those. I gotta get me one of those. I might. Can I get one in a white? Can I get a white one? Nah, it wouldn't look right. White. It wouldn't look right though. It wouldn't look right though.
I would have to switch the color to black.
I'll make. Oh, okay. Make a black outline.
Yeah, black outline. Yeah.
I might do that. I might do that. Yeah, I'll holler at you for one.
Yeah, pick that up, bro.
Let's see. Since Saturday's booked, we hanging Friday before the game, Chris. Oh, for sure, Dub. You already know. You already know.
Yeah, I know. So many people want to do so much in LA when you guys come, bro. It's like we gotta figure all that out.
No, we're gonna kick it, man. We're gonna try. As long as I hit up Roscoe's and all the other the LA stuff that I need to hit up.
What I want to do is for us to go to that studio on Friday, do something, and then go hang out with Dub at his pad.
Hey, I'm down. Hey, I'm just there for the ride, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Raider fella. He said, I think Bennett was out of position in the scheme, being a rookie. He may have cleaned that up with more familiarity with the scheme for sure. That's for sure.
He gets so much hate as a rookie, and he was.
Bro, I don't understand it. I don't understand why they hate him so much. Or something. And it's not even like he has an asshole personality either.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It ain't like he's just like he seems like a good, humble kid. Like I feel like nobody, or maybe it's just our crew. Maybe it's just run down. Nah,
and you ain't the only one, bro. I'm on Jacorian's team too. You're over here telling Murf.
Yeah, you are. But it always sounds better when it sounds like I'm the only one.
Now I get you. I would say the same thing too on my show. Yeah. I said this.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let me get to
yeah, that was a fire show.
Shout out to Myra with the super. She said, Chris, you know damn well why your Wi-Fi was sus. Tell your folks what.
See, Myra would be bringing stuff from the chat to the shows. You can't do that. There's a rule.
Whoa, Myron! Wow, bro.
Rebel, if you go on IG, bro, you can follow it, and then I can get you the hat, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Myron.
That is funny. That
was worth the $5 super chat.
That was. You ain't getting it back either, Myra. You ain't getting it back. Shout out to Myra, man. Who else, man? I wonder. Okay, let's see. She says syringe Jello shots.
That's what I was telling you. Yeah.
I still want to see what other people say, man. I know Cool Kev got something. Let's see. Cool. What he say? He said Chris don't want people to know his tongue game. No Jello. Y'all, wow. Oh man, y'all, wow. Nah, man. I'm just saying, no. Is that what it is? Whatever, man. To each his own.
You don't want to put the skills out there in public.
Man, I'm just saying, man. Just watching grown men, them little man, whatever. Y'all, hey, y'all do y'all, man.
Man, okay. Do you know what
Dark said drop the link for the you said to follow you on IG, right? for the
Mhm.
link for the your gear.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, find
Here, I'll
find
put
them
it- I'll
on
put it right
IG,
now.
Dart.
But Chris,
Yeah.
have you ever tried the blowjob shots?
The what?
Blowjob.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Now
it
that
might be a
will-
regional thing. It
Now
really
that'll
might be a
make you feel
regional thing.
sus,
Like in the
bro.
Midwest, we don't grown men don't do that, man. We're not no. No. And the thing is, I bartended for a long because I think that you top it with whipped cream, right?
Yeah.
Have you done one, Leo?
I'm not gonna lie. There was a bachelorette
Man.
party one time in Vegas, and we needed to weigh in to the party, and that's how Leo got us into the party.
Hey guys, I don't. I'm speechless, man.
Just
I'm
like I mean, we
speechless.
won't do it here, but remember when you meet John, ask John about it.
I'm not asking John about a. No. See, us in the Midwest, we're hardworking folk, man. You know, we're middle class, hardworking folk. We don't do all that little stuff, man. I mean,
You know,
shout out
I
to
did
everyone who
notice
do
that
it,
in
but I'm just
Chicago.
saying,
You
we're
was just-
different in the middle of the map, man. We're different.
You was just
man.
whiskey.
Yeah, we whiskey it out, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was tired of whiskey. I wanted a margarita after a little bit. Like, damn, where the margaritas at? Like, shit.
Oh man, y'all, wow, man. Let's see, man. Let's see, my boy. What's up, Joker in the building, man? He said Raiders versus Panthers opener to shoot a Raiders anthem music video at the tailgate. Oh, that's fire.
Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard they were gonna do a
Fire.
music video there. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be sweet. So Raider Paul, I'm going to the Panthers game. Okay.
Yeah,
He
Cube's
said-
gonna be here that weekend.
Who?
Ice Cube.
Oh, yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I
Mhm.
heard. That'll be fire.
I wonder if he's gonna be the halftime show of that game.
That'll be sweet. Let's see.
Mhm.
Jack, he said, odd question. If Epps or Mort goes down, who does everyone want to step up? Palomalo or Turner? Or I think he's talking about Taylor, Trey Taylor.
Trey Taylor, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Taylor.
I like the Oos.
Yeah, Palomalo's good. Palomalo's good.
But I
like-
think
I
they're
like
different
Taylor
type
too,
of
though.
Safeties though, like
Yeah.
Taylor seems more like the ball hawk type,
Yeah.
making plays. Where Palomalo is just like his body's gonna hit the shit out of you.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. I just haven't seen enough of Trey, but I think immediately Palomar will be nice. But Trey's gonna be nice too, though. I mean, Trey, he could play. He could play.
Hey, did you see the update on that LA Raider Nation takeover about the autographs for Palomar?
No,
It's free. You
oh,
don't have
for
to pay extra
autograph.
for a signature, bro. It's free. Yeah. It's
I'm
part of
not
your
a big
entrance.
I'm not a big signature guy for real. So
Oh, you're not?
I'm more of a picture guy. Like I'd rather dap him up, take a picture.
Oh, you did say that when I wanted
Yeah,
to get what's his name? Barry Sanders autograph.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cats like Barry Sanders or like Bo or like Charles Wood, like people like that. Like for me to want your autograph, like it's legit. I did buy that Waller autograph jersey from you, but whatever. That's my boy.
You know what? You were the only one that I think that would have appreciated more
I
than
do.
like, if I would have kept it.
Yeah, I said, that's my guy. So I don't even.
Oh, and I saw his he's on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
I saw that one afterwards too.
How can you not like him, man?
I like him. As a person who works in mental health, like I understand what happened during that whole thing. Yeah. Like I get that human side to him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
As a Raider fan, I was pissed.
I know he did piss us. Hold on. Damn, what am I doing?
What'd he say?
I was trying to change. Okay, there we go. He said, did y'all hear we allegedly want the linebacker? Yeah, we did talk about that.
But why? That seems weird to me. Like, why would we want a linebacker when we have Diablo, the rookie, Severe's favorite player, Tommy Eichenberg?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Masterson. Yeah,
that to me that's weird, to be honest. So I don't know. I don't know how what truth is, to that. You know what is weird is Ziegler's over there now.
Bro, I saw that, but I don't blame what happened.
I wonder if there's someone that he wants, maybe someone that he drafted late round that he sees some potential in.
Maybe.
You better stay away from Bennett.
Hey, how awkward is it gonna be when him and Carr run into each other?
I know. That'd be funny. He said, make sure you unfollow Waller and Jacobs.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
no.
unfollow either one of them, man. I like both of them. I ain't gonna lie. I like
both.
Yeah,
I still follow Jacobs. I still buy his cards. Shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we know, Noah. You don't gotta remind me, man.
No, but Noah's sad about that. He liked Jacobs.
Yeah, for sure.
That was one of his favorite players. Yeah.
Mara said exactly. Let's see tongue game with them. See what I'm saying? This show done got real. There's still kids in here, man. There's still kids in here.
That's what happens with these TRS shows. They go south real quick.
Man. Hey, is my stuff like choppy now? Like, has it been going in and out or anything?
No, it's good. Yeah.
Cause you know, like when that little meter comes up, the little Wi-Fi meter.
Yeah.
When you're every time it goes down to the very bottom, I'll be thinking I'm frozen, man. So okay. He said the Raiders app just said it's morphin' time. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank, Tommy Oliver.
That the Green Ranger?
Oh, is it?
Steve must be sad.
Oh, dang, that's crazy.
Damn, wasn't he like? I think I'm older than him.
Who?
Than the Green Ranger?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's young. Yeah,
that was crazy. He said, "Oh damn, Myra, yeah, man, don't be laughing at Myra, man." Ana Diaz in the building. That's my girl, Ana Diaz.
Hey, Ana, you coming to LA? Is she coming to LA?
Oh, I'm way behind on the chat, so by the time she answered, we're gonna be off.
I know, right? I seen that. What's that? By the time you got to send the link, that was like 20 minutes ago.
Oh Lord, he said, "Did some shout out to Raiders Rebel, man?
Rebel, see?"
He said, "Did someone say Jello shots?" Oh,
why
man.
am I not surprised?
He said, "Ralph Googled ATM." Y'all crazy. Let's see who else we got in here, man. I heard Jello was a spot. You salute to you.
It is, bro. J lost the spot.
Let's see, man.
Hey, when you go, you don't normally go to jail, right? You stay at the bar until game time, then you go to the stadium.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I went to J-Lot once, but yeah.
So when we go together to Vegas and Cleveland, the Cleveland game, is that gonna be different? You gonna go?
I'm gonna kick it with y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna it just that particular. I was just doing my own thing. Like I found some stuff to get into, so just.
I remember that. I was like, "Do you gonna make it to the game?" You're like, "I'll be all right."
I didn't go to sleep at all, but nah, we gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick it at J-Lot, man, for sure.
That's the game we're going to with Dub Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, Rebel. Okay, you're talking to Myra. Yeah, Jerry Rice, Rich Gannon, Plunkett. I think we've had pretty good track record. Yeah, I agree, man. We're able to get some. She said,
you know what it is? It's the bad ones that we had, like the Larry Browns.
We've had some.
Who was that receiver we have a huge contract to from the Packers? Javon Walker.
Yeah, Javon Walker.
Walker.
That
was bad. Not recently.
Let's see. Yeah, Joker. That's what Leo said. I'm gonna show up. I'll show some love. We gotta represent the nation for sure. For sure.
That's where Spicy and then bring out that long.
Get on him, Ana.
My God. Okay.
Get on him, Ana. Gatorade beer. Man. Yeah.
It was on TikTok. I was with my family. We just tried it. Damn.
Oh man. Let's see.
Hey, you are behind. See, that was right when I came on.
He said, "Hey, try that Sunny D Tropicana with vodka or tequila."
See, that's different. That's a tequila, what, sunrise or a screwdriver? Yeah.
Screwdriver. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would do that.
Let's see.
Ever since Chicago, I got into the whiskeys, bro. Chris borrowed the liquor store. Oh, shoot.
He is stupid. I borrowed the liquor store Wi-Fi. That is wild. That's wild, man. He said, "I'd imagine Jello shots got to be better than Gatorade and beer."
Look it up on TikTok, y'all.
I'm not looking that up, man. I'm not looking it up. Joker said, "What it do? What it do, Cheeto?"
What up, Joker?
Yeah, see, Ana's about the Jello shot. There we go.
See?
There we go.
That is more of like
cherry bomb. See, I can even do a cherry bomb. I'm cool with cherry bombs.
What about Jaeger bombs?
I can rock with cherry bombs. You know, it ain't my go-to, of course, but
What about Jaeger bombs?
I got be in mood. Jaeger take me back to college, man.
See, you were drunk in Chicago. We did one. You don't remember?
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And you did say that though. You were like, fuck it.
Yeah, it took me back to college. Yeah, to me was shooting in Chicago. We almost ended up in O Block. So don't. Yeah, whatever happened in Chicago, like we can't.
Andy, where'd he go?
Oh man, that was wild.
That was wild.
Jack says, "Sweet hat, Leo." Yeah, make sure you guys holler at Leo for them hats, man. How much you letting those go for?
These are 20. They're trucker style ones.
Okay.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, that's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta get me one of those. Get me one of those.
I thought this was just a.
He said, "Where I get one?" So Leo, yeah. Hey, Rebel, just holler at Leo, man. He'll get it to you.
Yeah, I put the IG link there. Yeah.
Let's see. Dub Raider said, "I got you, homie. Roscoe's is down the road. Bet." There we go.
Yeah, they're all over the place, bro. Roscoe's now. They used to just be in LA. Now they got one by Disneyland and shit.
Yeah. Say, cool Kev, usually McDonald's Wi-Fi is better than that, so I'm pretty sure he's borrowing from the liquor store.
You know what? I wish your internet would act up when we're playing NCAA.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah. You don't want that smoke, man. You don't want that smoke. Said Myra G putting Chris on black. That's what I'm saying. Man. Myra, you can't have no private conversations with her.
No, none at all.
Look,
bro.
man, everybody laugh. I'm just now getting to it. Now everybody laughing. She said, if our chats ever got leaked, we can. Oh yeah, I'm all the way canceled. I'm all
the way 100.
Oh man. See, Rebel said Chris was on that anonymous site. Hey man, hey man, shout out to Rebel, man. Shout out to my guy.
Shout out Rebel, man. Rebel had a cool show yesterday.
He did. Very, very good show. Let's see. Syringe seems even worse than shots. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, that's what hey, all lies. He feels me, man. I just look. Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, put it in a cup if it makes you feel better, and then drink it.
Man, I
put it in what? I hope.
Or you know what though? Give me a spoon. Give me a spoon. Give me a spoon. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh my god.
Tequila shots. Oh yeah, shout out to Dub. Yeah, we're gonna drink that tequila. He had a good show with Matt the other day. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah,
it.
He did. It's gonna drop it soon. Dub be on that fancy tequila too.
Yeah, he do. Yeah. Myra said, first person to Venmo me $10. I'll tell you what.
Oh hell no, Myra, that's messed up.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Said Myra hustling. Oh yeah, here go Leo. I mean, I know y'all can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you guys hit up Leo, man, on Instagram. Said Myra hustling out the trunk.
Not any flat.
So he said, no, hell no. She said, I put Everclear in my Jello shots.
That's what she keep telling us.
Oh, so now we're at the blowjob part where everybody your favorite shot. See now we get. I didn't say it
was my favorite.
See now we get into it. Now we get to it. While Leo he said it's slow. There we go. They get up at they getting you now.
They did.
Say just give me a cup or a bottle. Yeah, that's right, man.
Look, man. He got us into the bridal shower. It got us into the bachelorette party, bro. We were there all night.
He said this went down. This went south fast. Hey, man, I'm telling you, it got weird. Once you said that, people start leaving the chat, man. So people start leaving the chat, man. You got them up out of there. He said you ain't lying, kid. Said maybe.
I'm so glad we passed all this now that MC Raider's here. What up, MC Raider? He would not let that go.
Said maybe veteran leader linebacker presence is why. Yeah, maybe.
But we got Spillane.
Yeah, but the Spillane. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
I don't see how that makes sense though. Yeah.
Let's see, especially all the 4.25 we run. Isaiah Palomau and Governor probably going to take a lot of those LB reps.
Woo, Governor! I like.
Man,
that,
I hope he makes the squad, man. I hope he does.
And he don't have an IG. I was trying to find him an IG to tag him on your video.
Nah, he got IG.
I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I saw him on the X. Yeah.
He said Fax Leo or Leo Fax. Carr and Ziegler met. Very awkward. Said Ziegler didn't have issues with Carr allegedly. I don't know.
Oh.
She said, no, my husband has to work. Salute.
Oh, yeah, so she ain't going.
Got my boy Tony in the building, man. Appreciate you coming
what
through,
up,
my
Tony?
guy. My guy. My boy, man. Shout out to Billy Davis, man. Billy greets everybody, man.
He does.
Shout out to Billy Davis. I'm glad to call you Shield Squad. You know, I appreciate you, man. I really do. Really do. Let's see. Anna said I'll be at the home opener here in Vegas.
Okay, I'll be there. Yeah.
Let's
Well,
see.
that's the plan.
Christian Wilkins is the biggest Power Ranger fan in the league. He just hit top 100, number 58. So Raiders app said it's morphin' time. That makes me love the Raiders more.
So I'm guessing Joker's a Power Ranger fan too.
You like Power Ranger?
I was after me. I was already
like as a kid. Yeah, I was about to say that was after you because
that's my brother. My brother was a big Power Ranger fan.
Yeah. I was. They came around like they was cool, but I was a like growing up. I was a Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that was my like Michelangelo, of course. That was my guy.
Leo, bro, Leonardo. That
was your guy. He was a hothead, bro. He was a hothead. Michelangelo used to kick it. He was all about having fun. That's why that was my boy.
He can never be serious, man.
Never serious. And I used to always play with them paws with on the Nintendo game.
Yeah.
On that that was my game right there.
That's funny because my brother and my cousin Pudge, they would fight over Michelangelo.
Yeah.
I'm over here with Leo, like, man, hurry the fuck up.
Oh man. Let's see. That shit so far for me to go. I'm going to have to sleep in a damn tent in the parking lot if I go to that game. I feel you, Rebel. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm just glad I have somewhere to stay now with John. John got his own place.
Oh, nice.
And then Turf is there too.
She say Gator. What she say? Gatorade a lot data or whatever. Extra sodium.
One time you do something. One time, damn.
Man, I said my wife just said to buy you Jello shots when we go to the game. Nah, don't give me a Jello shot, man. Do not. Let's see. See, y'all need to show up and out at the Queefs game. I'm always alone there for sure.
In Kansas City? No, that makes sense.
Yeah. He's in what? Arkansas?
Yeah, I want to go to a KC game. I have an uncle who lives in Arkansas.
Yeah. He said, cool show with Anonymous Raiderette last night. Yeah, he talking to Rebel, man.
Yeah,
that was a good show, man. That was cool, man. It was cool watching it. Opened a lot of eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool,
lot.
Man. Yeah, it was cool. She was cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool that she she's a new fan. You know what I'm saying? She wants to learn more.
Yeah, she didn't try to fake it like she knew everything. Yeah,
it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. My son is a mixologist. He's repping Vegas next month at the Jack Daniels drink contest.
Oh shoot!
There's a drink contest. How
we get there, Anna? I'll be there a couple days.
Man, no, you can't. Leo, you wouldn't know. No,
bro, that's all I drank when I was in the Navy was Jack and Coke or Captain and Coke.
You gotta prove yourself, man. You gotta prove yourself.
Bro, I was drinking whiskey with you the whole time in Chicago.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Did Leo say bomb or bong?
Bomb, Jaeger, bomb, bomb.
Said what happened in Chicago? Chicago.
Someone Venmo me $10. I'll tell you what happened in Chicago. No.
Raider Rebel, man. He said he sent you a request.
All right, I'll check my phone in a bit. Yeah.
It said Chris borrowed the Regal Beagles Wi-Fi. Hey, y'all gonna stop roasting me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start roasting back.
You did with me. You didn't even hesitate.
Yeah, I'm about to get Myra. If she keep talking, I'm about to get her. Link. Let's see. The link was like said Chris Cat. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I just want to make sure I get all the comments, man. So let's see. Leo, any not flat build on the hat?
You could curve them. I mean, I could buy them curved, but I guess this is a Cali thing. And then you either like it straight or that you curve it. Yeah, because yours is a little like that. Yeah.
And then there's some people mine kind of started off, but yeah, we we really don't rock the straight brim no more.
What I'm gonna get is like yours. See how yours is green underneath?
Yeah.
That's like the old school, whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He said, y'all can't slam Jello shots. I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
You don't always gotta slam a drink though. Like drink at will, eh?
I mean, I'll sip my drinks too, man. Just saying. Let's see. Let's go. He said, so it looks like Josh the GOAT might be banned from Raider games.
Oh, for real, MC?
Yeah. Is he for real? Or is he? Is he real? Is he for real? He ain't for real.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
What did that one dude say? You could put your hand all the way up in him. That part made me fucking laugh.
I think it was Josh said that. Josh said that. He said it's getting bad. Myra goes hard in the paint. She does, man. She does.
Oh, wait till the crazy part. That's this. Like if y'all were to meet Myra in person, like it's like that.
Blame reminds me a lot of Romanowski.
Less dirty though.
Yeah, he was dirty.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I'm on my weekends now. Only work 410s. That's fire.
Oh, man. I wish we would have switched to 410s.
For
sure. People didn't want to.
Let's see. Billy's our version of an online Walmart greeter. Hey, Billy be doing it. Billy. See, Bowers and Wilkins, the system.
Wilkins.
You said, yeah. I don't know.
Here we go.
Chris, Leo, I have a question. One I have to answer in the Wild Wild West show at some point. How do y'all rank the AFC West linebackers? I think we talked about that before.
Didn't we do this like in our chat?
I think he asked it. Yeah, I think we said the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs may have the best. I think we might have the second best, honestly.
I put us second.
And then the Chargers
and then Denver.
Denver, they're so young. Like I said, they got Drew Sanders. And they got, I forgot the other guy from they got I don't know who they got in free agent. I don't know if they got anybody, but just let's see. Got my boy Severe in the building, man. Shout out to my guy Severe, man. What's going on, my guy?
What up, Severe?
Let's see. Salvador, what's going on? Raiders. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you. Huh?
He's new, huh? Is he new?
I get, yeah.
I don't think I've seen him before. Welcome,
Salvador Flores Martinez. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you coming through. Real, bro. Again, man, everyone that came in late, man, make sure you guys do the rewatch, man. My boy Murf, man, he gets fired up, man. You start talking about that national media. Hey, Murf don't play, man. Shout out to Murf.
That's why when you told me you were gonna have him on, I'm like, bro, he was hot yesterday.
Yeah.
Him and Michelle. Michelle wants to punch that fool.
The master splinter. He said, anybody got a backyard? I could pop in close to the stadium. Backyard, bro. Oh, he said Chris eats some Jello shots like Popeye's biscuits. Man, so Popeyes do sound. What time Popeyes close? Man, I ain't fooling with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? What time Popeyes?
Go get some birria tacos at the bar, bro.
Huh?
So go get you some of your birria tacos from the bar.
Let's see. They don't got them today, man. It's only someday. It's only someday. Shout out to everybody. What time is rundown and turf show today?
6:30.
Oh, okay, so I got a little time. I got a little time to hang with my.
That's what I was saying.
I never really chill with the chill squad like this. You
know what I'm saying? That's why you hang out till they come on.
Just kicking it, man. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
He says it's cold.
Wait, what is Myra giving out? VIP curves and Jello shots?
I don't know. I'll get there. You'll say I'm taking my time. I'll get there, man. Y'all ain't gonna rush greatness, baby. Let's see. John Hayes, how you doing, my guy? He said, loving this, praying always. Go Raiders, and thank you all. Go Raiders. I believe the Raiders.
That's
Shout
what's
out
up,
to you,
John. Raiders.
Make sure you guys hit the like button, man. That's all I appreciate all this support, guys. And everybody, I see everybody over there in X in Twitter, man. Appreciate you guys. But if y'all don't mind, man, come on over to YouTube, man. It helps me from the algorithm standpoint.
Do they like comment on the Twitter one, but you can't see it, or you?
No, I can see it, but as far as just the the algorithm, I'm trying to really build up this YouTube one. So
Yeah.
So if you guys are over there, man, and don't mind, come on over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit the like button. If you like what I'm talking about, if you don't like what I'm talking about, or if you don't like Leo drinking Gatorade and beer mixture, hit the thumbs down if you want to. But just come on over, man. He said, "What's your whiskey of choice, Chris?" I'm a Crown. I love my Crown. I like
Jameson.
I like Jameson too. I drink a lot of.
We
Jameson.
finished that bottle at the tailgate in Chicago. Remember?
Yeah. So I like that's my stuff, man. That's my stuff. Let's see. Is she going to get a Raiders tattoo as we speak?
I think they're talking about anonymous.
Oh, okay. Oh, she is getting. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I don't know. Getting a Raider tattoo is your first time as a fan?
Severe said, "I like my hats like my women with curves."
You going in like this?
My boy Prez in the building, man. Shout out to Prez, man. What's going on? Let's see. He got an invite to invent a 3-ingredient drink. He was chosen to go. I'm so proud of him. He manages a bar called Berlin at DTLV. Oh, that's what's up.
I know what bar that is. Okay. Yeah.
A 3-ingredient drink.
That's down there in Fremont, the Berlin bar. Yeah.
Let's see. He says, salute Severe, that 50-50 with your partners. Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys definitely holler at my boy Severe Raider. His show is fire.
I'm actually going to have Pharaoh on my show on Monday.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you guys tap into Severe if you haven't already, man. My guy.
Their show is fire. I like how they do that thing. It would drive me crazy trying to manage it though.
Oh, the vertical.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually gonna. I almost was gonna do vertical today with Murf. I was gonna do vertical with Murf, cause yeah. You know what? I'm about to see what
you gonna try it right now.
Why not? Oh, they won't let me do it while I'm live.
Oh, you're live. You had to do it before. Yeah. Do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. The only reason I didn't do it because my countdown screen is still horizontal.
Ah, okay.
So because I got a new vertical intro. So I'm good there. I just gotta get my. I guess I don't need a countdown screen. Is that countdown screen annoying?
No, but I just look forward to the song.
I just want to give people a chance to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I was saying when you were telling me my intro was too long. Like,
yours is long, man. You do like 5-minute.
You know what it is?
Screen, and then you got a 3-minute. It's 10 minutes before they see you.
You see us in the bottom, like.
For sure, man. Let's see, man. Who else is in the building, man?
Prez is
there. Man, my man Severe. He said, "What's up, Billy Davis? You start that gig yet?" Billy said, "On Monday."
Hey,
man, Billy, make that money, man. Shout out to Billy, man. Let's see, Severe. Make sure you stop by the tailgate in LA. I'll be partying with TRS. I got VIP curves and jello.
That's what what is VIP curves, Myra? I'm like
VIP curves. No, this is man. Yeah, it's gonna be madness. See, Murf had cartoon smoke coming out Murf.
You did, bro.
Shout out to Murf, man. That's my guy. That's my guy. Let's see, VIP curves. Uh oh. Hey, Rebel. I'm gonna hook you and Myra up, man. Let's see. Severe said, "That's my stomping grounds, Myra. I'll definitely be there for sure."
Yeah, he's from LA.
Yeah. Said we can rent out our Inglewood Airbnb backyard for 100, right, Chris?
100.
Hey, man, don't ask me, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me.
Like I'm just here renting, yo.
Right. Rebel said he's down. Shout out to Rebel, man. My boy Dirty 33OH, man. Ohio representing my guy. Let's see. I like when y'all stay on like this. If y'all can for real, join them up later too. Yeah, for sure. Y'all like chilling. I like chilling like this, man. All right, you gotta take a shit.
I gotta get something to drink.
Oh, okay. Some Gatorade, huh? Shout out. Let's see. He said severe on a date. I see you. Yeah, Murf was on here for sure. He said, Dub, Chris is a Crown Royal guy. I love my Crown Royal for sure. He said, I'll have some for you. Said, what is up? How's everybody? How's everybody doing, y'all? I think I asked y'all earlier. Said, Chris said, don't stereotype him. He don't mess with Henny and do. I don't. She ain't lying. I'm not the stereotypical man. I don't like Henny like that. I'll take tequila and whiskey all day. All day. Let's see. Leo and Pharaoh. That's going to be fire. It will. That's going to be fire. He said, yeah, the algorithm. Yeah, the algorithm, man. That's why I need them likes, man. I need y'all to hit them likes. So I ain't gonna lie. I was mad, man. Turf had to get me off the ledge, man. I was so upset yesterday. I dropped 2 videos. I ain't barely got any likes on them. I was not happy, man. Are you back?
Yeah.
You back? Yeah. Yeah. Turf had to walk me off the ledge. I was mad, man. YouTube, man. They be playing, man.
Wait,
I know my. I think my daggone thumbnail. Let me ask the chat and be honest. If it's trash, say it's trash. But like my thumbnails is all right, aren't they? Like they're not trash. Like I should be getting more views than what I'm getting, man.
Is that what makes you get views on YouTube? Is it?
I mean, I don't know. They say
I
you
use
need
the
to
same
have
one over and over. Maybe I should start doing what you do.
I mean, they say you need. Well, I'm just talking about like on my regular, like on my videos. So not my lives. My lives, I don't care, whatever.
Ah, okay.
But like on my videos, I don't know, man. Because they say you need to have a good thumbnail and you gotta have a good like engaging title.
Damn. Okay, I need to start doing thumbnails for the videos. Then
I was mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
That was, man. It was like the whole day. It had like 32 views. I was pissed.
You were so mad, bro.
And like 5 of them views was mine. Oh, I had a whole attitude, man. I had a whole attitude. I ain't gonna lie.
You were like, y'all, we gotta sit down and rethink this whole thing.
Right. They say, Prez, you the MVP of content creators or something.
Look
Oh, yeah. Prez been applying
Prez
pressure.
just said that, Chris. Thumbnails help the algorithm.
Oh, is that what Prez said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And maybe Prez, I might have to lock in with
Prez.
you, man. I know you.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, maybe I just need somebody to help me with my thumbnails. I'll try to do it myself. So
no, yours look good though.
I think they do too.
I think so
or at least
too.
they
Actually, yours came up on my phone,
trash.
and I didn't even know it was your channel about your video. And I was like, oh wait, that's Chris's shit.
when I first started, my thumbnails were trash. When I first started, like
yeah, I know mine were.
Yeah, I was doing mine on. Yeah, it was.
I used to have someone else make them for me.
Hey, remember your first logo? Yeah, you got to show somebody. Remember, you paid someone to make you a logo.
Oh my god! You got
to show people that one day,
dude. I don't even know if I have.
That was funny. That was funny. He
Oh,
said, Leo,
man.
so happy you're doing a show with my guy Pharaoh. Yeah, that is gonna be fire. I gotta get Pharaoh on my show, man. Pharaoh really fire.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, right? That's what she said, but she has so many. It doesn't matter. Oh, okay.
Oh, the tattoos, I think.
See, Myra said, no, the countdown is fire, Chris. That's when we fire up the Bleezy.
See?
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep the countdown.
You get ready.
Man.
You get ready.
I'm gonna keep
with my Hubba Bubba stick, right, assholes?
Let's see, man. She said no, Chris hooking me up with Severe. Uh-oh, I can make that happen.
With Severe? Oh shit.
I'm saying, so you better stop. So he's good get Severe in trouble now.
Y'all.
Hey y'all, we usually aren't this crazy, man.
We are. Normally just on the chat.
That's true. That's true. Said Leo, I'm going to send you a PM. Say I called you. You're like-minded, brother. Said Pharaoh was the first guy. I said too. You have a great time. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah.
He said you got to take a shit.
Yeah, I know,
think
right?
He did. Hey, we brothers, man. Hey,
that's how we get along. Like if y'all would see when we play each other online, like oh my god,
I'll be dog walking him too.
There you go. Uh-huh.
Let's see. Tequila and whiskey all day, indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Tequila be making people crazy, though.
Severe. He said, I'm 6'4", 215. I might be too tall for my
damn Severe. You can play and, bro. 6'4".
Yeah. You Diablo size.
No wonder he don't like Eichenberger. He can square up with him.
He said, here trying to croquet while listening, but I keep busting up. Love the show. Well, we love having you, Anna. We love having you for sure. She said, Severe, I don't do below 6 feet.
No, dude, Myra's like, what, 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I definitely see you, Prez, all the hard work. Yeah, for sure. Prez,
hey, he be coming out.
He said,
quick.
thumbnails help the algorithm. Man, yeah, for real. Prez, you got to talk. We gonna have to talk. My boy Rundown. He said TRS going crazy. Shout out to Rundown.
What up, Rundown?
That's the guy.
They got something special tonight. Got me all like, what is it? What is it?
Let's see. I'll be trying to mix my thumbnails up. My shit still don't get no views.
See,
I'm telling you, it's so frustrating, man.
Yeah,
it is so frustrating. I'm telling you guys, that's why you hear a lot of us content creators talk about like just hit the thumb button and share. Like, we don't really care about. We know we're not going to make a whole bunch of money off of views and being monetized, but we at least want our stuff to get watched.
Notice.
That's my thing. Like,
the
little money we get is pennies on a dollar, man. But I just want to know that my stuff's getting watched. Like when I'm making something and I only had like, I was so out, man. I'm about to unlist that video and then drop it again and see if. I heard you shouldn't even do that either, man. So
you're the one who said unlist them.
Well, I did it before, and then actually I did a short like that. I did a short. And then it didn't do nothing, and I got mad. And I deleted it. I think I deleted it and then re-dropped it. Then it went crazy.
But see, and that's what we was telling. And the chat has to tell y'all, like, y'all forget how early Chris isn't in the game. It's been only a year, bro, for you.
But still, expectations, man.
Yeah,
because I look at the top dudes in the game, and I know I'm nowhere close to a matter of how long
they've been in it for
still,
like
I'm competitive,
10
man.
Years, man.
I know I'm competitive. I look at that, I'm like, man, like people be having more in the thousands in me than I do in the hundreds.
Bruh, I saw this video that looked like they filmed it with their phone of them opening their box. All right, that video alone was over 1,000 views. Man, no thumbnail, nothing.
It's all good. We're gonna get it.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
When you in that algorithm, you in there, man, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't even know what she talking about. She said TRS finding more Raiders soulmates for Raider soulmates.
Oh my god, Myro here trying to see.
Oh man, I'm taking the highest offer, man. And Rebel might put up the highest offer.
He's already willing to pitch a tent in the back, all right?
The Nation, pop over to Leo's channel and hit that like. Yeah, for real, hit Leo's like.
I'm not streaming it to my channel.
Okay, well that's good. I'm about to get off soon anyway.
Yeah, no, I kept it just to yours because it's just there. Quick thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Prez, he's probably real talk. Much love your shirt. Yeah, Prez got fire everything, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dub Raider, he said might want to switch up the artwork.
I think he's talking about on your thumbnails.
I mean, I do. Except, I mean, like my lives are all the same. I'm not worried about that, but it's my actual my shorter videos. That's the ones that
I've seen you.
Doug, you a graphic designer. I might talk to you too.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
Or maybe me. I just have the same shit over and over.
Yeah. All right, Brett. Our press said they're better than the average ones I see. I mean, that's cool. Sure. I just want to know they're not trash.
I don't think they're trash. Thing.
Rundown says salute all my family in the chat.
Like, do they start at 6 or 6:30?
I don't know. Well, Rundown's still here.
Rundown's still here. You're right.
Yeah, I don't want to step on their toes.
No, me either.
In fact, I'm about to see how long Popeyes is open because now somebody.
Oh, it's not. I'm like, why is he like this? Only 6 o'clock, but I forget you're in Ohio.
Oh yeah. Let me see what time Popeyes close.
Now you like Popeyes? I haven't had Popeyes in forever. It's not the same.
Oh, okay. They close it. Okay. Wait, no, ain't. Oh yeah, I'm Gucci. Yeah, I got 2 hours. Yeah, I could fool with y'all a little longer. Shout out to that.
Yeah,
My boy G, he said your thumbnails are definitely better than a lot of folks.
See,
I appreciate it, man. He said your thumbnails are better than mine, I believe. I didn't figure out. Said Raider Island. I love the show.
No, the Love Show. That's what they're gonna call this when you're trying to hook Myra up.
Oh,
they're gonna call it Raider Island.
Raiders Island will be on Dates by the
See?
Oh man, the Raider Island is a great show for sure. We might have something there.
Right, we might, bro. I'll move to the side. Yeah.
Severe, you put your measurables in there, it's only going to encourage folks.
Exactly. He put his height, his weight. That's what I said, run down when I saw that. I was like, damn. Surprised he didn't put his sign.
Said, Chris, you smoke weed or just drink? I just drink, man.
Yeah, Chris don't smoke.
Yeah, I just drink, man. You know.
Yeah, Chris do not smoke weed.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, I just drink and
Turf is your guy for that, Billy.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, I know how to get monetized. See it, come on, Prez. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put money in your pocket, Prez. You could at least let me get. I just want the views, man. That's really all I'm wanting. Let me. I just want my work to be seen. That's it.
I just need the subs.
He said, hook me up. Tell me the secret. He said, Chris makes enough to get 4 brown bags. Said, not at 215 though. He said, my dog Chris be losing his hair in the crib when he already know we taking this shit over. Chill, fam. Yeah, that's true. I mean, tell you, man. It's I don't know. I just know.
No,
I know our potential.
The way you explained it, the way Tay said it, you're your own harshest critic. Like when
that's what I'm saying. I'm my own harshest.
I'm
my own harshest critic, man. So
like I could be more like that because you're the one who pushes me. Like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, oh fuck.
Like being complacent, man. It's like to me, it's all about growth. Like I know we don't ever want to do stuff where we're like, just doing stuff for views. Like like I'm never going the WifiWillie route. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
Like I'm not going to just clickbait y'all to death. Like I'll never do that. But it's just like, man, I don't know. I just see people out there just getting views, and I'm like,
but I wish I could edit my videos like his ass though.
No, that and honestly, that's true.
And then that part, like, yeah, his content might be ass, but his videos.
There might be a wedding in this chat by the time the
live. I don't know. I think she need to know what sign he is first, though.
Oh, probably. Hold on, man. Okay. On Club Shay Shay interview with Tay, he said they had a convo. Who's tougher, NBA player or NFL? They say NBA, or they say NFL players are, in their opinion, PTS. Do you think NFL players are tougher than HL players, though? Yeah, but NHL players is tough though.
Yeah, they tough, man. Yeah.
They tough because for one, you gotta be a beast to be able to ice skate
that fast and take those hits and get back.
Yeah, like they be getting hit. They get hit, and half of them ain't got no teeth.
They fight,
and they just fight, and they like not only do they gotta skate, but they really be squaring up.
Yeah.
So
I've only been to one hockey game. I went with Johnny at the Ducks. We got to see a fight. We got so hyped just to see a fight, bro. Like, yeah.
Let's see. Myra says, see y'all and run down in Turf chat. Yeah, make sure all you guys go check out my brothers, man.
They got something special tonight.
Yeah, they do. He said they're not. He said, OMG, cool. Says Zima's not. That's a blast from the past with Jolly. I know what you know. Okay.
See, man, we used to drink those in high school with Jolly Ranchers.
Wait, you used to really drink Zimas? Like
in high school, that was all they would sell us sometimes. Yeah.
I'm about to say we just be joking about Zimas, Leo.
No, that was in high school. Like they
really drink Zimas.
Bring. Yeah.
It's like, nah, man. Growing up, man. We used to drink some BS. Let's see. Yeah, rundown says 6:30. Yep, for you. He said Leo got that remix long version intro.
I have 2 versions, bro.
Your intro long, man. Let's see.
Damn,
Look,
I'll
man,
cut it
Rundown always talking about that. Always talking about somebody's food choices, man. Because I think Rundown is he probably a vegan or something.
You know what it is? I don't think maybe Popeyes is better where you live.
Serving
I
them
remember when I was in Chicago,
pigeon
it was
wings,
better.
Chris. You wrong for that, huh?
I think it's better where you live because here Popeyes ain't all that, bro. I don't think it is.
Yeah, Popeyes cool here. Yeah, Popeyes cool.
No.
Let's see. He said, Myra, you and Kev should do a show. That would be, man. Kev, man, I love to get Kev up on here, man.
Cool, Kev.
I like to get Kev on here. Kev is funny, man.
Has he ever been on Fan Talk?
Kev, I'll get you up here, man. Cause for one, I gotta roast him back. I never get a chance to roast him back. He just be having his way with me. Pause. That was wild. That was very wild. Say nothing like a Popeye's biscuit in a tall 40 ounce of OE.
Not the OE, the 8-ball.
Chris Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery. Remember that started on a TRS episode, right? The whole Chuck Woolery thing?
Let's see. Billy Davis. I've been doing both since I was 9, and I'm 4. Billy, you've been drinking since you was 9.
Damn, Billy.
Hey, man, you a Raider fan, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Billy Davis. That's what's up, man. Billy cool, man. Let's see. My dog Kev got that OG special on deck. Complimentary black
Not
and mild.
the black and mild.
You say you need all 40 ounces to moisten up that Popeye. Yeah,
see, that's what I'm telling you.
No, them biscuits isn't it. Them biscuits isn't it. Them
biscuits
isn't it. But do y'all got Bojangles? Y'all know y'all ain't got no Bojangles.
No.
That's some Bojangles slap. Say I don't smoke or drink. Okay, there you go, man.
That's it.
So got to continuously promote. I do, Dub. I do. I'm gonna continuously do it, man.
I started to more when that whole little thing about having people add, like that's work.
Yeah. Let's see. What would you call the show, Myra and Kev? Or Cool Myra show?
Cool Myra show.
What would be?
You would call it Biscuits and OE.
Biscuits and OE. Oh man, let's see. You ain't lying, Severe. Raider Paul, my God. He said Myra is a boss, Jack. I'm just a guest. He said Chris can't. I can't handle smoke at all. No. He said Chris go to. Nah, I'm not, bro. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna enjoy my week 1.
Yeah, no, don't do that again.
Nah, bro.
I still have that.
Nope.
Like you all right, dog? You all right?
Yeah. Okay, then I do both of them. Okay, hey, Billy letting us know, man.
Billy, do it.
Talk to me, Kev. You had me at boss. On the DS, he's in her 50s, man.
No way. I'm almost there.
You don't look a day past 25, Anna. You don't look a day past 25, girl. Raider Ben, what's going on, my guy, man?
What up, Ben?
What's happening? I usually don't be on Thursday, man. It's like I said, I just had my little show with Murf, man. It was a good little show. I'm just spending some time with the Shield Squad. See, Kev got to say, mad respect, brother. You and I go back to old school shows, brother. Okay.
Kev has been on Captain Jack show?
I don't know. Is that what they said?
I think so. That's where
Leo rocking his crop top.
Look, it's 98 degrees in Pomona. It's hot. This is an impromptu live.
Crop top.
I hate her.
Oh my God, man.
Oh man.
Y'all wow, man. He said Kev only pulls up to Captain Jack's. Is that true, Kev? I gotta get you on here, man. Ben said Kev hasn't even been on my show. So everybody want Kev on here, man.
See? Look at that.
Hey, if Kev come on my show, hey, we roasting. Hey, the first 15 minutes, we roasting each other. I gotta get my get back, man. I gotta get my get back.
Oh man.
Ben said wine flavored black and milds, not the wine flavored joints. Oh man. See, I don't think
throwbacks. Wine
he
flavored.
said I don't think Kev is going live unless I missed it.
Oh yeah, see, no, he hasn't.
She said Bojangles is mid. Bojangles fire. What are you talking about? Bojangles fire.
That spot we went to in Detroit was fire.
Where we go?
Joe Louis.
Oh, Joe. Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. So I never drank Zimas, but all the girls in high school did. They would get tore back. This lad said he 420.
A lot of people are. Yeah.
Rundown. We got a shadow babysitter for Chris Etwick. She wow, bro. 710 all day. We're 710. That's Arkansas, right?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. No problem, Anna. No problem.
Right?
Pause on that. I don't know what I said, but sorry, something crazy.
Something wild, probably.
Yeah. She said it's 114 here right now.
See what I'm telling you? That's why we in the crop tops.
But that's okay though. I mean, she can have a crop top on, not you.
Oh, Anna's in Vegas though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anna's in Vegas, bro.
Billy Davis. He said, "Terrence 420." Yes, I know. Time to go incognito. And yeah, Cav, don't run now, man. Don't run now. We on your neck.
Hey, speaking of incognito, you saw he shouted out Captain Jack and Violator in them.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah,
that was cool, man.
Favorite.
Yeah.
So you gotta put jelly on that biscuit. Jelly don't even help that biscuit, man. Like you gotta catch that biscuit right when it. Popeyes when it's right out the oven and it's soft. If you don't catch it in, it's a wrap.
That shit like a rock by the time you get home.
It's a wrap. Boss Raider in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through, y'all. I appreciate. The Rebel said, I don't know how to promote. Man, you go to YouTube University. Learn all that stuff. Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill.
Those are the ones that they used to drink and get.
I think everybody started off with Boone's Farm, the fuzzy neighbor.
Oh my god.
But I was young, man.
Would you still drink one?
What, Boone's Farm?
Yeah.
Leo, what's wrong with you, man?
I said, would you? I didn't say
no. I'm a grown man, Leo. What are you talking about, y'all? Hey, Rundown and Turf. I don't know if y'all in here. We're gonna have to start rethinking things. Cause Leo,
I didn't say I drank. It was a question, dog. I just said would.
Leo drinks beer and Gatorade
one time.
He likes taking blowjob shots.
I didn't say I like it. I said I did it once.
And now he asks if a grown man wants to drink Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill.
In a cup. Damn.
Cup, I'm joking, man. You know I'm joking with you, man.
Put it in a Raider cup. It'll make you feel better. See? Like
Let's see. I go on Captain Jack's show. Oh, geez. That is where me and Kev met years ago. That's fine.
Yeah, I saw that show yesterday. They were like different AFC West people.
Yup.
Robert Pena.
Hopefully we see him, Thunderbird. That's wild. That's wild.
Cisco's got me fucked up in high school one time.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. That Mad Dog 2020.
Mad Dog. Oh Lord, here we go, man. Let's see. Oh, my boy Robert Pena in the building, man. Shout out to Robert Pena, man.
Hopefully we get to see him in LA.
Yeah, I think he said he was gonna pull up.
Him and Anthony were gonna try and pull up. Estrada, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you got the hot two of that bit. Sign her and cool Kev up for a show ASAP, bro. ASAP. I'll make the thumbnails for the show. That means nobody gonna watch it. It's like, nah, we gonna that would be funny to get them on the show. I ain't gonna lie. One day I'm gonna get both of them elite. We're gonna start off them just being a guest on my show. We're gonna make a thing. We're gonna make a thing from it, man. It said I have a messed up back in insomnia, so I smoke tree. Oh, is that why?
That's cool. That's better than taking the pills they give you, bro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, but everybody act like that's the reason, man.
No, it is though, dog.
For my cataracts.
He didn't say cataract. He said his back and insomnia.
Oh Lord, this is getting weird. This is getting weird. This is getting weird. Kev,
did that say what I think it said?
Yeah. He said Myra wins. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh my
Thunderbird with
God.
Kool-Aid. Ah, Thunderbird, man.
With Kool-Aid?
Yeah, I'm stepping aside before lightning strikes me. getting weird, y'all. I love it though. I love it. Let's see. I'm with you, all eyes. All eyes. Cottage cheese is a. See, I only drink Jack Daniels and Henny. Clear eyes, my stomach up. Oh, clear tears my stomach up.
Henny.
She said, "I'm so old school. I try Cisco. If you know, you know." Boom's like, talk that talk, Anna. Look.
Nobody said it was.
Even she says it, man.
Nobody said it was. I just asked, bro.
All right, my bad. I know. Hey, Tony, that's all I have to say, man. I'm a grown ass man, dog. Grown ass man. I ain't taking no blowjob shots. I'm not taking no Jello shots, and I'm not drinking beer with Gatorade. So no, I'm playing. I'm just joking with Leo. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. That's why I can say this, man. So Cisco is one of the worst hangovers ever. That's just like Mad Dog 2020 or Strawberry Hill, for sure. Oh, Night Train. Bro, hire Myra as a writer for your show. No, I'll get canceled so fast. No.
The crazy part, like if
the little views I do get, I'm gonna get actually I might get a lot of views, but I'm gonna get canceled.
The shit she texts us during the show sometimes. Like, oh my God.
Oh yeah. You said real talk, Chris. I had bad back since I was a kid. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
See, you over here talking about people use it as an excuse to smoke the tree.
Nah, I'm just playing, man. It's my dog. For sure, Mari. You assist. Jungle Juice. Okay, Jungle Juice. Yeah, that was that college stuff, man. With Everclear.
You still make it, right? You just put whatever the fuck you want in it.
Yeah, whatever you got in there, man.
Yeah.
Exactly, Pena. No umbrella drinks, man. Said Jungle Juice. I made that to a part of everybody.
Man, everybody laughs at the umbrella drinks, but tell me, like, when Big Daddy gets those Cadillac margaritas, those are on fire.
Those aren't no umbrella drinks, though. Them Cadillacs is fire though.
Yeah.
Because you add that Grand Marnier.
Yeah.
You know? All right, man. I finally caught up to the chat, man, for the most part, man.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate y'all a lot, man. So make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. My brother Leo, man, thank you for pulling up on me, man. Make sure you guys go check out the Rundown, Turf and Rundown show
coming up.
I'm gonna be a little late. I'm going to Popeyes.
I was gonna say you gonna come back with a biscuit. Fucking Robert. He said I'd bring my own umbrella.
Oh man, but shout out to y'all, man. Again, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that show, man.
Oh man, that was
Murf,
cool.
man. That was a fun show, man. But again, man, make sure you guys oh god, this is getting real.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Make sure you go check out the Turf and Rundown show. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Let's get it.
We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders. Just wanna be the haters.